ikifika ije na kicheko, asubuhi ikifika ije na amani, asubuhi ikifika ije na furaha, asubuhi yangu ikifika ije na jibu langu. Sasa nangoja matokeo kutoka kwako Jalali, 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 sasa nangoja matokeo.
Umesomesha sana, wenye shida umesaidia wote, wenye njaa umewapa chakula, nguo zako umepeana zote, hakuna anayetambua haya ambayo umetenda kwote. Sasa naona inakupa wali na kuomba usijali, iye kuita naona yote, tabarikiona siku zote.
Manenda zako wewe
This is Entertainment Thursday here on Good Morning Kenya. Welcome to the show. Where are you watching us from? As you can see, the whole team is in the building. My name is Mike Migo. Once again, thank you for tuning in. There's a lot in store for you. Na leo Juni Entertainment, it's kudance. Na leo kuna something like a little bit of eating, but you'll have to stick around to find out more about that. But I can tell you and rest assured that this is going to be exciting. Vivacious Vivian, how are you?
Vicious.
Yes.
It's a mouthful.
Yeah, it's a whole mouthful. It's a whole mouthful.
A very good morning to each and every one of you who is tuned in on the show. It is the 28th day of November on this beautiful Thursday morning. DJ ametuchezea wimbo ambayo inasema tenda wema nenda zako. Wakati mwingine wewe tenda wema nenda zako tu. Manake ukingojea asante itakuja punda alafu utaanza kusikia vibaya. So just tenda wema nenda zako. Well, today on the show we have a lot lined up for you. Mike has already mentioned that there'll be a bit of some eating. Yes, there will be that. I don't know if we'll invite you guys. Mali huko unaweza fika?
We shall represent them.
Yeah, we will represent them. Yes. Anyway, we'll have that. That is Thanksgiving, which is normally celebrated on the fourth Thursday of November.
Yes.
In the United States of America. We'll have people representing from the embassy, the American embassy.
Yes, her name is Shakaria Buxton.
Yes.
She's a public diplomacy officer, and she'll be coming here.
Yes, she'll be here, and they'll bring us turkey. And then we'll also have entertainment in the mix as always. So you better just stay tuned. We have a good show lined up for you. Unique the DJ, what do we have on the ones and twos?
Yeah, kama kawa, kama dawa, new music, old music, all lined up for you. The mentioning of new music, like last Thursday we are not here, but nilikuwa nimekopa so here last week na this week izo new songs of izo wiki. That's mentioning few of them. Diana Codes anajituma sana. They have a new song with the Douglas, inaitwa Every Girl. Scam Cardinali featuring Willie Paul, Pressure. A very beautiful song. Arrow Boy has a new song. There's this song that I've been waiting to collab. Yeah, Calligraph Jones na Bridget Blue. Okay. That's an amazing The smack is back. From there, I have a list of songs, new songs that is endless. So I'll be playing and sampling them to Kindle and show. So stick on that screen today.
Absolutely. We are ready for all of that. Regina, I don't know if you're ready to show us a bit of some dance moves. Are you?
My friend, Vivian, you just asked the wrong person.
Yeah, not really.
You know,
I've done a better chance with everyone else on this set, other than myself. Besides, the number of, or rather the artists who are going to be playing in the show, I just only know of them. I've heard about them. I do not know which genre, so that is how out of this scope I am. But I'm here to sample.
Okay. Yes. What do we have on the news today?
Now, let's bring you up to speed with stories that have been making headlines in the last 12 hours or so. And we start off at least with some bit of good news, if you like to interpret matters of investment, is that the High Court in Nairobi has ordered the government to reveal the contents of the Adani deals despite its cancellation. In a ruling issued by Justice Bahati Wamuye on Wednesday, the government has been directed to give documental proof that the deals had been cancelled, even as Adani Group sought to withdraw from proceedings, citing its cancellation. Our reporter Joseph Wahungu tells us more.
Noting also the strong public interest in the subject matter and the status of the subject airport, it is just that in the interim, conservatory orders be issued to not only preserve the substratum of the petition, but also to allow for an orderly progression of the matters before this court.
That was Justice Bahati Mwamuya's directive to the government a week after the president order for the cancellation of the controversial Adani Group's proposed takeover of the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. In his ruling Wednesday at Milimani Law Courts, the High Court judge also gave the state a period of up to January 25th, 2025 to produce proof of the cancellation of the deal. He also issued an order blocking Adani and any other entity from taking over JKIA pending the determination of the matter before the court.
The respondents shall, in their responses to the application and the amended petition, adduce evidence on the question of any alleged cancellation or rejection of the impugned concession agreements and head of terms. Rejoinder by the petitioners within 14 days of the lapse of the time for responses.
The ruling followed a petition by Tony Gashoka and Mount Kenya jurists dubbed the People Against Adani Group attempted takeover of Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. The petitioners insisted that there must be accountability on those who initiated the challenged projects before the matter is wished away.
The petitioners are also saying in the petition, JKIA in the first place is not available for leasing to foreigners and whatever guys.
So we need to know what actually was cancelled. All this is not before you, my Lord, and we look forward to interacting with that situation once it is placed before you.
During the cases, lawyers representing Adani Group informed the court of their desire to be excused from the proceedings. A week after the government's decision to cancel Adani deals with Getraco and JKIA, the matter seems far from over, with the High Court now set to give further directions come January 2025. Reporting for KBC Channel 1 from Milimani Law Courts, I'm Joseph Wahungu.
And that particular move there has set tongues wagging, especially on social media platforms, with lawyers pitting against each other, like why should we have the contents of a deal that has already been cancelled? Some proponents saying that it is good to know exactly what was contained in that particular deal. For better, they say information is power. Well, we'll be keeping tabs on that particular development. Now, Tana River Senator Danson Mungatana has withdrawn the religious regulation bill, which has faced a backlash from a section of religious leaders. The senator says the decision to withdraw the bill followed a wider consultation between religious and political leaders. Subsequently, the clergy has welcomed the move, calling for more engagement in regulating religious institutions.
Former chair of Senate Task Force on Shakahola killings and the sponsor of the proposed church regulation bill, Senator Danson Mungatana, has withdrawn the said bill on grounds of mutual agreement with the religious leaders.
We shall take a step back seek a wider stakeholder engagement so that we walk this process together. But as stands now, I wish to confirm that we have written to the Speaker to withdraw this bill. Thank you.
Mungatana noting that the withdrawal of the bill will foster open dialogue between the government and the religious institutions as they look for appropriate course of action.
Kumekuwa malalamishi pale na pale kwamba kuna stakeholders ambao wamejisikia wameachwa nje, lakini sisi tunataka kutembea pamoja ili wale ambao sio wazuri na wanatumia dini vibaya tuwaweke mahali pao.
The move was welcomed by the clergy, who also agreed to withdraw cases they had filed in court challenging the bill.
On the matter of ongoing court cases linked to the Mungatana bill, we have pursued alternative dispute resolution, ADR, mediation, and other diplomatic channels to resolve disputes amicably.
The two parties have now agreed to form a self-regulation task force that will develop a comprehensive framework for self-regulation.
Na pia tunasimamia uhuru wa kuabudu Kenya, na tunashukuru pia rais mwenyewe alitamka na kinywa chake akasema kanisa lenyewe lipange vile litajisimamia.
Na kwa hivyo tunaomba mtuunge mkono viongozi wote wa makanisa, viongozi wa kidini. Hii jambo hatulifanyi kwa kanisa pande moja, tunafanya kwa makanisa yote nchini Kenya.
The Mungatana bill, among other requirements, sought to compel churches to pay taxes on income, gifts or profits generated from lawful activities unless the revenue is entirely allocated to charitable causes.
Critics have said that that is riddled with political undertones. What's your take in regard to that particular move? Get us on X at KBC Channel 1. Now, still looking at matters of governance, a stalemate between the National Assembly and the governors now threatens to stall the release of 61 billion shillings to the counties. The Mediation Committee on the County Government Additional Allocation Bill fails to agree on additional funds to the counties amid a court case filed by governors over the denial by the National Assembly to release road maintenance levy funds amounting to 10 billion shillings. The MPs are now threatening to ground negotiations with senators on the crucial bill that also provides for monies for the payment of community health promoters.
And we have asked a question to the Mediation Committee on County Government Additional Allocation Bill held its first meeting seeking to find an agreement on amount of additional funds to be devolved to the counties. The mediation coming after two houses passed contradicting figures, the Senate allocating 61 billion shillings while the National Assembly reduced the amount to 46 billion shillings. Members of the National Assembly demanding governors withdraw the case they filed in court, challenging the National Assembly's move to deny the road maintenance levy fund amounting to 10.5 billion shillings before the negotiations begin, a position that senators objected.
The county government, through the Council of Governors, withdraw that court case and we proceed. So I doubt this is a matter that we can conclusively conclude today.
Supposing this committee do not agree, so what happens? That's one. Second, supposing we agree and when we table in the National Assembly, the plenary does not agree and it fails, then what happens?
Now, if we were to make an assumption or an argument that without an additional allocation act in Kenya, the national government can continue disbursing from the center, we are essentially killing devolution and the philosophy and the spirit of devolution.
The Road Maintenance Levy Fund is among 8 funds provided for in the County Government Additional Allocation Bill 2024. Others are allocation for the payment of community health promoters, allocation for county aggregation industrial park, and allocation of construction of county headquarters in 5 counties, among others.
The National Assembly is making proposals that are guided by the budget that we approved, so that we do not find ourselves in a situation where we are saying we are denying the county this money.
The senators taking issue with their counterparts from the National Assembly for attempting to collapse the bill that may lead to a cash crunch at the counties.
I seem to be picking a political search for a way of having the thing to collapse, and then monies are not disbursed.
Besides scrapping 10.5 billion shillings road maintenance levy fund allocation, the members of the National Assembly reduced the allocation for community health promoters to 2.5 billion shillings from 3.2 billion shillings. The National Assembly also reduced the budget for county aggregation industrial parks by 2.5 billion shillings.
One of the ways you might want to consider is for the Kenya Kwanza government to openly pronounce itself and say it is no longer interested in industrial parks. People will understand. It is no longer, we can no longer deliver on the promise we gave on these CHVs so that people can understand.
We all support devolution. Members of the National Assembly, members of the Senate, we have done it through action.
The Council of Governors has, however, maintained it will not withdraw the case.
Now, still on governance and a bit of health, is that Kenya Medical Practitioners, Pharmacists and Dentists Union has ordered intern doctors to withdraw their services from their respective health facilities, citing failure by the government to pay their salaries. KMPDU at the same time threatened to go on strike beginning next month to compel the government to honor the collective bargaining agreement. CBA, led by KPMDU Secretary General Davji Atela, the doctors attributed the recent deaths of intern doctors to job-related stress and unpaid salaries.
What about the Kenyans who are then going to lose their lives or complicate when you go on strike? So today I want to invite Kenyans to come and join us on this strike come December.
Tell our junior doctors, our colleagues, we are mindful about your welfare. Stay at home until the government remembers it has a duty to the people. And as seniors, we are coming to join you at home, because that's the only way the government has to be nudged to action.
That ought to be implemented, that the interns ought to be paid before we resume duties, that the doctors ought to be paid monies owed to them before we resume duty. We will not be going on strike and asking to sit down and negotiate. We will be going out and asking to have the outcomes seen before we resume duties, because the government seems not trustworthy anymore.
Now, the Akamba community has formally been included into the Gema community. Elders drawn from the Agikoyo, Embu and Ameru communities met their counterparts at a meeting in Nairobi that endorsed the formal inclusion of the Lower Eastern region into the political bloc. The meeting denied any political motivations into the latest move, political undertones in the meeting, and the presence of key political figures in the Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka's party pointed to the realignments happening in the vote region. Elders called for a quick reconstitution of the IEBC and the fulfillment of the promise made by the Kenya Kwanza administration to the region.
It goes way beyond any short-term practical interests. And the Akamba have been integrated in Gema as members of the community, not members of a political party or a political formation. If anybody wants to talk about Kalonzo, you can only say, since Kambas have come in and become members of Gema, when Kalonzo comes now to Mount Kenya, he's not a stranger, he's in his family.
That we recognize we have a government that was constitutionally elected. We have the respect for people. No Kenyans are suffering. And that's why we said we need a unity of purpose.
We appreciate and we call any other people to join us so that we unite Kenya. All that we are saying today, let Kenya come together.
Is what does it require, or what does it take for a community to join another community? Well, maybe that is matters of politics that are going to be totally, I think, dissected as we proceed to the weekend, and most likely on Monday we'll have gotten what the political pundits have to say in regard to that latest move. Delving into matters business, policy harmonization across African states is a key to accelerating industrialization and enabling the continent to scale up production through special economic zones. State Department for Industry Principal Secretary Dr. Juma Mkhwana says establishment of special economic zones will ensure the continent is promoting value addition to its vast raw materials that are currently exported.
Africa accounts for 18% of the world's population but contributes only 3% to global manufacturing. By contrast, the European Union, with just 6% of the global population, commands a 22% share in manufacturing. Stakeholders attending the African Special Economic Zones annual meeting are advocating for establishment and expansion of SEZs across the continent as a catalyst for industrial growth and transformation of the continent from an exporter of raw materials to a supplier of finished goods.
Make Africa the place to invest and the place to harness all our resources and create an industry through SEZ.
But the challenge that we have is that while other people are discussing about the fourth industrial revolution, this industrialization has forgotten to visit Africa. So the question that we have asked ourselves, can Africa partake and participate in the fourth industrial revolution?
With the continent's population projected to reach 2.5 billion by 2050, collaboration among policymakers and financial institutions, they say, will be key to leverage Africa's demographic dividend to drive economic growth.
Part of what we need are affordable, accessible, strategically located special economic zones that then can kick off an industrial revolution.
The three-day conference bringing together industry experts and policymakers is also set to forge cross-border partnerships to scale up infrastructure and attract increased foreign direct investments.
For the first time, Kenya is hosting that particular conference where B2B as well as other networking platforms have been availed, with over 400 delegates drawn from 48 countries in attendance. It is happening at the iconic KICC there, and today we're expecting none other than President William Ruto as a chief guest to just maybe point at why Kenya is indeed an ideal investment destination. We'll be headed there in not too long and bring you up to speed with the deliberations of the conference today. Now we cross over to sports, where Kenya's women national team, Harambee Starlets, are in Morocco ahead of two friendly matches against Morocco B on Friday at the Mohammed Football Complex Stadium. Head coach Beldin Odemba traveled with a squad of 21 players, among them Elizabeth Ochaka and Christine Athiembo, who played in the Under-17 FIFA Women World Cup in the Dominican Republic. The team will play the first match on Friday at 8 p.m, while the second match will take place Tuesday next week. The friendly matches are crucial for Starlets as they aim to build on their recent performance in the Pink Ladies tournament in Turkey. Up on matters in the headlines this morning. Developing stories include that particular directive by KMPDU to intern doctors to down their tools until their demands are met. We are also going to be keenly focusing on what transpires in the Senate, given that now MPs are claiming that they need to have their 61 billion shillings paid, or else they will, down their tools in the devolved units. We're going to be keeping tabs also on what is happening in the political scene, with now Akamba joining the Gema community, or rather the political bloc. What does it mean for Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka? But for now, I hand you over to Mike to take us through the next session as we talk matters Thanksgiving. And the question I'd want to ask, and you can answer it on our social media platforms, especially X at KBC Channel. Why do you think American citizens celebrate Thanksgiving? Well, yes, we have quite the harvest on the table there. And we will be sampling a bit of all that during the course of Good Morning Kenya, being that it is Entertainment Thursday. Well, I would not advocate that you leave wherever it is that you are to actually make it to studio, because studio is already, you know, the resident studio members are already within. But hey, as we munch, we will be thinking about the blessings that God has provided for us all year through. Have a blessed day ahead. I'm Regina Manyara. Over to you, Mike.
Nenda nitakueleza mahali penyewe baadaye.
Nangojea. Lakini ukinihada, nitakueleza nilionayo mbele ya mkeo. Samahani, mbele ya Naomi na Rama.
Kama humpendi mtu Linda, hili umwambie. Na kama unampenda pia, mwambie ajue. Sidhani nitakuona tena. Na hata hivyo kama ningekuwa hapa bado, mambo yetu yangekuwa yameishia hapa hapa.
Rama, kwanza hufai kumuita babako kwa sasa. Umesikia? Huyo ni mume wangu. Alikuwa babako ulipokuwa mdogo.
Mtazamaji, tumekuandalia taarifa zinazogonga vichwa vya vyombo vya habari kutoka hapa jijini Nairobi na pia mashinani.
Wanahabari zaidi ya ubora wao wako ange kukuletea habari pindi zinapochipuka kutoka pembe zote za Kenya.
Kwenye kipindi cha Tamrini tunakuletea mazungumzo ya moja kwa moja kufafanua na kuangazia masuala yanayokuhusu wewe mtazamaji.
Kumbuka, taarifa yenye thamani daima hupokewa kwa amani.
Hivyo basi usikose kuungana nasi kila siku ya wiki.
Tukupakulie na tukutaarifu taarifa yenye mnato kwenye runinga unayoienzi. Kwenye kurunzi mashinani,
sisi DC.
Hello, fabulous ladies. Welcome to the talk show that's all about sisterhood, empowerment, and unfiltered conversation.
We will be focusing on women. We believe in women.
We are really changing.
We are creating a safe space for women to connect, thrive, and share.
Just because you're a woman on a bike, you're labeled in a certain way.
It's not just a talk show, it's a movement.
When they are standing, we need to stand out.
From heartwarming tales to hilarious adventures.
They could ask me, Catherine, why are you learning?
We are turning the spotlight on women who are breaking barriers in their individual fields.
You have to have a vision. You are the leaders of Kenya today.
Keeping it honest and relatable.
Mental health is real.
Yes.
Where there is no communication, there is no relationship.
Join the sisterhood every Sunday at 4 p.m. on KBC TV for Dada's Show.
mapenzi, si tulishapendana, ananienzi na muenzi, alivyoumbika mashallah, katoto kenyota yani star, kanaleta mwangaza, sitaki kupoteza makita, wacha niringie dunia. Halo halo, nimekuja na tangazo, muoneni kwa macho, ameifunga milango ya roho yangu mama. Girl, I wanna show you up, show you up, show you up, now I'm finished kumalo. Girl, I wanna show you up, show you up, show you up, now I'm finished kumalo. Mapenzi yamejaa kwa hewa, zimatana upunguze, ni nani aliyekukera?
Nikikwambia I love you.
Amini nikikwambia mimi nakupenda, kila wakati mimi nakufeel sana, nikikuangalia pia nasikia kulia. Story yangu ile ulisikia, na ile message ulisoma kwa simu, sijui ilitoka wapi, nadhani maadui wangu waliniseti, mapenzi yetu
Indeed, as we had earlier alluded to, this is Entertainment Thursday, and kuna mlo hapa. There's a lot that is here. I do not even know what some of them are called, but the aroma here is something
Really inviting.
you would look forward to. And this is courtesy of Shakaria Buxton. Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much, Vivian and Mike. I'm happy to be here today.
Yes, Shakaria is from the United States Embassy here in Nairobi. She is the Regional Public Engagement Specialist. Vivian, I'm wondering, have you ever had any of this?
Yeah, I mean, I had it from them still last year, a time like this. They were so gracious to also bring us. They've been doing this for years, by the way. They do this, they come celebrate Thanksgiving with us every single year, and for that we appreciate. And but if you ask me to name some of this, well, my job is to eat them.
Well, the only
my
thing...
job is just to eat.
The only thing I am close to, not actually, I do not even know if it's it, is this one that looks like a cake.
It's a crumble.
Yes. So this is actually a Biscoff pumpkin cheesecake.
Okay.
Yes.
And then what do we have there?
Okay, yes, so I can tell you everything. So the Biscoff pumpkin cheesecake.
Yes.
We have some green beans. We have some cornbread dressing or stuffing. It's called either in the U.S. We have a salad. We have some mashed potatoes. And I got up early this morning and I actually made a dish myself. I made you all some macaroni and cheese, which is also a staple. Yes, it's my favorite too. Which is also a staple in the U.S. During Thanksgiving. So I'm really excited to be here. And of course, we cannot forget about this beautiful
It's
turkey here.
You can't miss it.
Yeah.
You know, the turkey. What is the significance of the turkey when it comes to the celebration of Thanksgiving? Because it's a constant every Thanksgiving.
Yes, so in the past, from what I have researched myself, is that the turkey is an American-style based bird, and it was wild turkeys, I guess you can say, in the 1800s. That was plenty for people to be able to have, and so it was a symbol of the harvest, being able to celebrate and come together. Even though there were plenty of turkeys, it was a rare concept to be able to have them. So we now use it as a tradition throughout Thanksgiving.
You know, here during Christmas, they say it starts on 23rd and ends on probably first.
Yes.
How long is Thanksgiving celebrated in the United States?
That's a great question. So I think it also differs culturally. So I grew up in South Carolina, which is the southern part of the United States, with various different traditions. So I remember being with my grandmother and Thanksgiving genuinely being a month planning process. So in my family, she was the president of the Thanksgiving committee, and she would tell everyone, you know, what items you're bringing to come together as a family. So it is a lengthy process in my family personally of planning, getting a venue, who's cooking which items. You know, certain people have certain rules of they're only cooking certain items in the family. And so it is celebrated on the 4th Thursday of every month of the November. And so from there, they have just been planning throughout the week, and then you start cooking 2-3 days, you know, ahead of time, prepping your items for the day of.
You start cooking 2 to 3 days before the actual day.
2 to 3 days for the actual day, yes.
Yeah.
So that means the whole family is going to be there. So there's some sense of importance that is attached to Thanksgiving. Talk to us about that.
Yes, so the sense of importance for Thanksgiving is thankfulness, gratefulness, being thankful and grateful for all that you have been provided for and given for the year. And it's really a time of being together with your family. So my family is just dispersed in many different areas across the United States. And we actually have people that either drive down or fly in from other parts of the U.S. to participate in Thanksgiving and coming together. So you're seeing some of your cousins or some of your extended family members that you have not seen in a while. So it really is just bringing that time together and just celebrating and being thankful for what you have.
I get it. Now, what's the historical background of Thanksgiving, just so we get to understand where it started from, how it came to be?
Yes, so the historical background of Thanksgiving was from the Pilgrims meeting with the Native Americans in the United States and having a harvest meal together. And in 1863, President Abraham Lincoln actually declared it to be a national holiday in the U.S. So
in
that's
1863.
Yes, 1863. Yes, and so that's exactly. So that is why it's a national holiday, and that we celebrate it every November.
Yeah, and just maybe how different has it been over the years? Is there anything that has changed? Probably in terms of its celebration over the years, are there things that traditions that have changed when it comes to the celebration of Thanksgiving?
Oh, that's a great question. I definitely think that just like any tradition, the reiteration, it changes over the years. I will say one concept that has changed is the National Football League. So a big thing on Thanksgiving is showing and hosting football games during the time. So not only are you celebrating with your friends and your family, but then you also have the National Football League showing football. So it's a little bit of rivalry. People are looking forward to those large Thanksgiving games, and some of those are the most popular games of the year that are taking place. So I think like just one thing that I can kind of say that has changed over the years.
Sometimes you see here people during the Christmas holiday, they are going into church, they are going to visiting maybe children's home. Is this one of the things that drive people to church, especially in the U.S., especially during Thanksgiving?
So I would not necessarily maybe driving people to church, but I know it definitely brings community and community organizations together, which can be church-based. So I know that I have family and friends that both volunteer in soup kitchens on the day of Thanksgiving for those that are less fortunate. So it is a holiday altogether that I feel that Americans do come together to make sure that people are fortunate enough and are available and able to eat on this day and have a community to come together. I remember growing up, I would go with my grandmother to either serve at the church or actually go to a soup kitchen where people are provided these meals who are less fortunate.
Yeah.
All right, when it comes to the tradition, you know, I think every holiday has its own kind of tradition. I know you've mentioned there's always going to be turkey on Thanksgiving, that's for sure. There's the football that you just mentioned.
Yes.
And then there's the coming together as a family. Maybe what other traditions are associated with Thanksgiving back in the U.S.?
Yeah, so another tradition that is associated is shopping. So I'm sure that you have heard or known about Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So, you know, not necessarily here to promote, you know, the shopping or the organizations, but Black Friday is a big deal. So on Thanksgiving Day and as well as on the Friday after Thanksgiving, there's like these huge sales. People save up for really great discounts on electronics, games, toys for your kids, even travel. Sometimes travel is at a discounted rate for airline tickets. And then you also have Cyber Monday, where there's more sales on the following Monday for people to be able to participate in. And then another portion of that on that following Tuesday is called Giving Tuesday. So in the U.S., we have Giving Tuesday, where people donate to civil society-based organizations and nonprofits. So it's a big day for them to garner support and have fundraising on that following Tuesday after Thanksgiving.
Turkey is a staple during Thanksgiving, which means it must have some economic importance in the United States.
I think it does have economic importance in the U.S. I know that they were saying recently that this is the lowest that food items have been as far as purchase for Thanksgiving. But the turkey can be quite pricey from time to time, depending on where you get your turkey from. So people are definitely, like I said, saving up and coming together to be able to purchase, you know, the turkey and everything that goes into the turkey. So you have the turkey, but then you also have, you know, to season it or to marinate the turkey. So it's a full process of just having one item.
Is there a reason behind why it's celebrated on the 4th? Thursday of November? Is there a reason behind it?
You know, that's a great question. I am not sure. I'm not sure exactly why it's celebrated on the 4th Thursday of November. That's a really good question.
So there's no really, you don't really have a backing. I don't have
the backing for that one.
Okay, now since Thanksgiving is just about celebrating and you know, giving thanks as well, probably you can give us your fondest memory of a Thanksgiving that you want to tell us about. You know, from all the years that you've been celebrating Thanksgiving, give us one memory that is really that it's really somewhere in your heart.
Yeah, so like I said, in my family, Thanksgiving is a big deal. We actually have a family home that was the home that my grandmother's parents purchased, and it's actually still in our family. So that has been the location that we've held Thanksgiving together for years. And I just remember it being a requirement for me and my cousins to always set the table, make sure that we have all of the decorations together. We also play games as a family, coming up with the family program. So, you know, of course, saying prayer, everyone has to go around and give thanks or talk about what they're thankful for. And then we're also singing. It really is a jubilant time in my family. Yes, it's our favorite holiday, probably, along with Christmas.
You know, I'm looking at that turkey and I'm wondering, how long does it take to prepare it?
So it does take a while to prepare the turkey. So of course, like you have the full cleaning process of the turkey, and then, like I said, some people marinate their turkey. So they may let their turkey sit 1 to 2 days while it's marinating. And there's various ways of making the turkey. So this is a baked turkey. There's also people that do a full deep fry of the turkey. So your turkey can also be fried.
You must need a lot of oil.
You do a lot of oil.
How do you
a lot of oil. Yes. So it's a full, complete process
Yeah.
of cooking the turkey. And then you want to make sure it's good flavor. You don't want the turkey to be dry, so it has to be cooked on the right temperature. So it's a lot.
Yeah, and maybe still on that, on the preparation and, you know, just ensuring that it's tasty and you have it the way you want to have it. I'm sure there are different recipes for different people.
Yes.
So maybe what are some of the recipes that you'd say has been passed down in your family that you have to use when you're preparing Thanksgiving
This is
meals?
a great question. Yes. So the stuffing or cornbread dressing is a staple in family. So you actually make your cornbread 1 to 2 days before you begin the process, because you want the cornbread to actually be old as you put all the different fixings into the cornbread. So you're going to use red and green peppers and onions. You're going to saute those. You're going to use some cream of mushroom, cream of celery, as well as like some chicken stock, as well as you can also put meat. So I made some dressing and I put some smoked turkey as well as chicken in mine. So that's one of the staples, and as well as macaroni and cheese. So that's a staple. So I prepared it last night. I did use 5 different cheeses.
So you're the one who prepared all of this?
Oh, no, not all of it. Okay. I only prepared the macaroni and cheese. But I am having a Thanksgiving gathering later on today. So yes.
Oh, all right. You're also involved, away from matters to do with Thanksgiving, you are involved in public diplomacy.
Yes.
Talk about the initiatives that you may be involved in within the country.
Sure.
And focus areas.
As you stated, I serve as the Regional Public Engagement Specialist covering East Africa for the Office of American Spaces. And so American Spaces are cultural and information resource centers that are global. So we have more than 600 spaces globally, but here in Kenya, we actually have 6 spaces, and these spaces are targeted to the youth, but anyone can actually go to this space. There's free internet access, there's opportunities to learn about studying abroad in the US, there's English language learning courses, as well as strategic cultural programs and professional skills building. So those are some of the things that we do at the actual American Spaces.
Yeah. So where are these spaces maybe?
Yes.
Someone
So
who would love
there's
to come check them
definitely. So there's 3 spaces here in Nairobi. So there's one at the American Corner Moi, located downtown in the CBD area. We just launched a new location, American Corner Mtani, that is located at the Kenya National Library Services. And then we have a space at the U.S. Embassy, the American Center. And then we also have a space in Nakuru, American Corner Nakuru, American Corner Mombasa, and American Corner Lamu. So those are the spaces that we have within Kenya.
What can you say has been the impact of those initiatives?
Yes, definitely. So last year alone, we had 900,000 visitors in total to all of our spaces. Yes.
900,000.
Yes, 900,000. Yes, visitors in total to all of our spaces. And some of the impact that we see is people just actually being able to have access to the knowledge that they desire, as well as being able to be a part of some of our grant initiative programs. So we had an inclusive fashion program where we had students from various cohorts work to design fashions for persons living with different abilities. So it's like from how does a certain color look onto a person to how does someone that maybe have a prosthetic arm put on a certain type of shirt. So we really want to talk about the diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility in ways that people may not be thinking about, because we all, you know, have to find ways to get dressed, but we also have to find ways for that to be more inclusive for all people to be able to have a good opportunity to take place in that.
That's really, really amazing. And I want to take us back to Thanksgiving and, you know, just the celebrations. So do you feel like Thanksgiving has lost the gratitude bit of it, in that it's more about the food, it's more about the shopping, and really not the gratitude bit?
Oh, that's a great question. I don't think so, but I also think that's personal to each person. I think I was raised on those types of values to always be grateful, always be thankful. You never know what, you know, someone else is going through, and you never know what you may go through eventually in life. So just be grateful and thankful for the moments, you know, that you have each and every day.
Yes. It's great that, you know, Thanksgiving, it's some kind of a day that you look at things in retrospect.
Yes.
And be thankful for what you have so far. And most importantly, the health and life. We are going to take a very short break. And when we come back, we are going to carve that turkey.
Yes, going to carve the turkey.
Don't go too far.
The Kenya Medical Training College, KMTC, is delighted to announce its 93rd graduation ceremony scheduled for Thursday, December 5th, 2024 at the Moi International Sports Center, Kasarani, Nairobi from 8 a.m. Graduates are reminded to pay a non-refundable graduation fee of 4,000 shillings using the payment details provided on the screen. Graduation gowns can be collected at the college headquarters, and the graduation booklet is available for download on the KMTC website. For more details on the graduation, training programs, intakes and application procedures, visit www.kmtc.ac.ke. KMTC, training for better health.
Say bye-bye to FOMO, the fear of missing out, by downloading the KBC Online app that gives you access to everything you love. Get the latest news, sport, music, entertainment news, live radio, and so much more at the palm of your hands. To get the app, simply search KBC Mobile Digital App in your Google Play or App Store and download the app. Catch what you want, anytime, anywhere. Stay connected. Stay ahead with KBC Mobile Digital App.
Chep bwana unaninyonga. Guys, bring some water bwana. Leta maji.
Guys, I think he's having a panic attack.
Let me go and get some water tumwagia anaweza amuka.
Fungue shirt, open the shirt.
Teacher, I have a question.
Not now. What's your number?
See, I asked the question first.
What's your number? That's the end of our drama movie.
Nenda nitakueleza mahali penyewe baadaye.
Nangojea. Lakini ukinihada, nitakueleza nilionayo mbele ya mkeo. Samahani. Mbele ya Naomi na Rama.
Kama humpendi mtu Linda, hili umwambie. Na kama unampenda pia, mwambie ajue. Sidhani nitakuona tena. Na hata hivyo kama ningekuwa hapa bado, mambo yetu yangekuwa yameishia hapa.
Rama, kwanza hufai kumuita babako kwa sasa. Umesikia? Huyo ni mume wangu. Alikuwa babako ulipokuwa mdogo.
Always a pleasure to have you on board here on Entertainment Thursday. And now the moment where the rubber meets the road has arrived. Now I think Miss Buxton will just go to the turkey and show us how it's carved.
Yeah.
Because
there has to be a formula
way to it.
Otherwise.
Because if you leave it to me, I'll just pluck it and... so I think...
Okay, we can get to it. Is there a formula to it?
The formula that I would say is I always try to start at the fattiest part, which is the breast or the body of the actual turkey.
Okay.
Okay, do we have I'll just use this.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna have a fork. If I could find a way to...
Okay.
Okay, yeah, this is perfect.
Okay.
And so I always just try to cut here, and you want to cut in thin slices. Yes.
Okay. And maybe as you cut it, maybe you can let us know where this was prepared and the other meals. I know you mentioned that you made the macaroni and cheese by yourself.
Yes, I made the macaroni and cheese by myself.
Meals.
Yes.
Including the turkey. Where was it made from?
So Sankara, the hotel, actually provided the meals and the turkey for us. So thank you, Sankara. Thank you, Chef Jeff, for all of your great tasty services that you have provided us. Yes.
I can see some potatoes.
Yes, there are some potatoes. Yes.
Potatoes, the carrots, if I'm not wrong. What else can I see?
One interesting thing about this turkey, it's white meat.
Well, yeah.
White meat.
It's white. It's supposed to be white.
Yeah, so this part that I'm cutting is the white meat part. But you know, the dark meat is here on the...
On the thigh.
The turkey thighs, as well as the wings and the legs. So we'll get to that part.
I think we need
it's coming. It's coming.
Oh, okay, we have some plates coming. Great.
Yeah. So, okay, we have a Thanksgiving song. I don't know if it's supposed to come in right now. My director should.
Should we? The director, should we play the song now?
That? Should we play it now
DJ,
or wait?
Do your thing. DJ, play the song.
Yeah.
Yes, this is nice and moist.
Whoever who is watching at home, this is very aromatic.
Yeah, I mean you should just...
You can smell it, yes.
Feel the aroma.
Oops, don't worry, we shall represent. Vivian, you can take
the other plate.
Yes.
Okay, just hold on to this.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
Still have this on this side. Do I get to bado hapa?
Maybe we can put the sides on that plate. Well, I don't know.
The sides? Yeah? On this other plate?
On the other plate, yes.
Okay.
Okay, I don't want to cut too much. Just keep cutting.
I think we can start the feast with this.
Yes, perfect. So my favorite is to make me a turkey sandwich with a roll.
How'd you do that? You make with what? With the rolls?
So I was saying, if you have, well, we don't have any rolls here, but if you have some rolls at home, it's so good to like make a turkey sandwich.
You get the rolls and then you have your turkey.
Yeah, your turkey in the middle. Yeah.
Actually, I was to ask the question on how are you supposed to eat this? Is there a formula to it? Like, are you supposed to? Is there a dressing for this? Is there like how are we supposed to eat it?
Yes. So of course you're gonna have your turkey, and then you take a little bit of each of the sides. And I really love putting some gravy on my mashed potatoes, as well as some cranberry sauce on the turkey.
Yeah.
It's really tasty.
That's nice.
We have that there.
Yes, you have the cranberry sauce. Yes, so we'll be
I think
prepared.
we should now take that begin so that we move there and maybe try so that now we can release Ms. Buxton.
Okay, okay. Let's come here to the sides.
Okay.
Guess we can have them here. I'm just still here.
Yeah, I'll
Okay. All right, so where do we start with these ones?
Okay,
Ma'am.
so do we have, okay, we have our
Goodness.
spoons. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. I can get it unwrapped.
Okay.
Okay.
As I had indicated earlier, we shall represent you who is watching Good Morning Kenya right
You
now.
don't
This
need
is
to keep
entertainment.
telling them that.
They will
You're
represent
making
you
them feel-
well.
Feel at home.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have, this is for the mashed potatoes.
Okay.
That can be for the
Salad?
no.
No.
Stuffing.
Okay.
You know, we can save the salad for last.
All right.
This will be for the dessert here.
Okay.
Yes.
So I think
What are you most excited to try?
the turkey.
The turkey?
The turkey?
Yes.
I'm excited for
Okay.
the mac and cheese.
The mac and cheese?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have you here. Some pieces of turkey.
Thank you.
We'll make him a healthy plate.
Let's do that.
Okay, yep, go ahead and scoop out your mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the mac and cheese here. Excuse my
It looks so yummy.
topping. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you can go ahead and scoop. You
Use
said
this,
you
use this.
mac and cheese is your
Oh yeah. I should put some here.
Please do. This is the first time I'm trying mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Oh. Hope you love
This is
it.
your first time? I hope you like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can do that. Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Wrapping it.
Yeah. All right.
So I think
I guess.
Vivian, we'll wrap it up as at now, and we tried this behind the scenes, and we'll come back with the feedback. Thank you so much, Ms. Buck, for coming to Good Morning Kenya, and happy Thanksgiving.
Thank
Happy
you.
Thanksgiving.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. I'm so happy to be here.
And thank you for the thought of bringing all this to
Of
Good
course,
Morning
of
Kenya.
course.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Welcome.
do appreciate you for coming, and yeah, happy Thanksgiving and all the very best. Hope to see you again next year.
You will,
Same
you
time
will.
and place.
Thank you.
Yes, we're going to take a very short break, but don't go too far. Good Morning Kenya. This is Entertainment Thursday continues shortly.
Absolutely.
You gotta join him. Huwezi kuwashinda. Jiunge nao. If you cannot be there, you gotta join him. Huwezi kuwashinda. Jiunge nao.
Picture me rolling, get your camera, take a snap. Shorty been eyeing me, she probably think I'm a snack. Could it be the guap? I'm young, rich, and I'm black. But whatever the case, this with the return of the Mac. They ask me where the hell you been, I've been deep in the pits. Well, now I'm back on the surface, cause you needed a fix. And I keep it gangster, yo, I'm G'd in this bitch. But if the post come action, then I'm pleading the fifth. All eyes on me, the Mac is back, the African. Nice city back to Amsterdam. And I'm not from Asia, but I surely package stands. Couldn't stop to ate this classic man. And I'm looking for a classic chick. Couldn't do fillers and plastic hips. So if you think you can pass this list, then you and me definitely got some ass to kick.
I could never sell my soul. Not for silver, honey, not for gold. In the darkness, baby, I still glow. Ain't no way I'm losing hope. In this journey, I stay bold. Doesn't matter if it's hot or cold. Love me or hate me, baby, I still grow. I'm just focused on the road. Tonight you wish me pain. I wake up to a brighter day. You bitter words, they fall like rain. You call me weak, you call me late, but you know it's all in vain. I'm just sticking to my lane. I'll find shelter, come on.
Regardless of where the OG goes, they gotta follow me, nobody staying behind. West Boys call me OBO. Respect to Davido, but Molo was in his prime. Quit acting like you know me, bro. No, you don't. I reign supreme, my flow is one of a kind. Everybody say OG Jones. Say OG Jones. We keep it pimpin' and we do it universal. We rarely rush it, but the patience is a virtue. They couldn't box me, now they wanna join my circle. Cause if we square up, brother, I'ma hurt you. We got him on lock. Let him know that we ain't never gonna stop. Two ladders and we keep them on blocks. KE shit, taking all the props when we taking all the props. Give you the fine print, the mission's to save it. Linked up with ice prints to keep you sedated. And nine-line king, I can be in the cage. See, y'all brothers be trying things, but we flipping the pages. Return of the Mac, I came, I saw, I conquered. Evading the traps by face.cons and sponsors. The game on my back, I sold out shows and concerts. A couple of plaques of gold, we grown and conscious. All the moments we took an L, that's right. Then later flip it, that's a story to be told. That's right. Mean streets, haters wanna see you dead. That's right. But that won't happen cause I never sent my soul. That's right. And so I got him on lock. Let them know that we ain't never gon' stop. Two letters and we keep them on blocks. OG shit, we taking on it.
I could never sell my soul, not for silver, honey, not for gold. In the darkness, baby, I still go. Ain't no way I'm losing hope. In this journey, I stay bold. Doesn't matter if it's hot or cold. Love me or hate me, baby, I still grow. I'm just focused on the goal. Daddy is singing to my people. Mommy is listening to the rich
Mapenzi imepoteza meaning. Kwa binafsi unapata kwiki. Mapenzi imepoteza meaning. Hata pressure the social media. Pressure the social media.
Pressure ya nini? Najitesa ya nini? Pressure ni anakuitisha don hulo na kunywa chrome na mimi. Usinipo fake steady ukiwa broke kila pedi kwa na doka we ni ngombe uskai na goats milioni wanza na box zile viper tumedot nilikuwa willing kwa Paul kila mchoro wanza na dot naongeza skari mingi waulize just sky's the limit ili video nyeshe tiri sijapatiwe degree simanishi chebi nikisema ndishika mili ile pressure kubwa niko nayo inatoka IG kuna pressure mingi
Ninajijua inside out, inside out, inside and out. 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 Napenda kupiga sherehe, sipendi kupoteza chance. Muziki ya kuwangi kelele, kama unajua kudance. Well, you good for your danger. Kama wewe ni fan. I don't know when I will fall in love. Usiulize kwa nini siwasiki mama. Usiulize kwa nini siwasiki Usiulize kwa nini siwasiki Usiulize kwa nini siwasiki Ninajijua inside out, inside out, inside and out. Ninajijua inside out, inside out, inside and out. Ninajijua inside out, inside out, inside and out. Ninajijua inside out, inside out, inside and out.
Hakuna kudora, hakuna kudora, hakuna kudoro. Hakuna kudora, hakuna kudora, hakuna kudoro. Hakuna kudora, hakuna kudora, hakuna kudoro. Hakuna kudora, hakuna kudoro. Hapo kidoro tapigwa mabare na white na len. Hapo kidoro tapigwa madondu tapigwa mateke. Hapo kidoro tapewa mapilo tapewa madufe wendo kadoro. Hakuna kidoro imefanya wamuke nani anadoro. Mimi ndio mode wewe ni stude hakuna kudoro. Masando hizo toa kimbuku tufanye gedhafu. Hakuna kudoro mwaka ni mbichi wendo mpishi. Nutoka ngware nenda zangu kusaka maganzi. Tunafaa kutafuta maganji niweke maganji nikule maganji nijenge kitambo. Hakuna kudoro tutie bidii tufanye majambo. Pali imefika hapo kidoro tabaki nyumbani. Na pali imefika kuna charuka kuna charijiji. Pia biji nani anadoro mimi si doro wewe una doro.
All right, and we get to start off with our first artist right here on Entertainment Thursday. Good morning, Kenya. And his name is Clean.
K-White Clean.
Yes, K-White Clean. Yani, mweupe na bado, nyeupe na bado, yani safi. Pamba ni safi, ni nyeupe. K-White Clean. K-White Clean, welcome to the show. Tueleze hiyo jina
K White Clean. How did you come up with the name?
Okay, first of all, K inasimamia Kevo, mimi ni Kevin. Alafu white, mimi napenda white, napenda ni vitu safi yani. Mimi ni msana napenda peace pia. Hiyo ndo saa inaleta hiyo K White Clean hapo.
I hear you. So sasa ukitueleza the kind of music that you do. Nasikia it's rap. Just tell me more about the genres that you do.
Okay, mimi nafanya hip hop, nafanya drill, nafanya dancehall. Nafanya hizo genre 3 hivi. Yeah.
How did you get to decide on or pick these 3? Because dancehall and then drill na hip hop one and the same thing, and alafu dancehall liko a bit further kidogo nazo. So tell me about how you picked those.
Nilipick hivyo cause unajua tunaweza sema tuseme kwa industry lazima ukuwe mjanja, usikuwe na side moja sana. Alafu ni talent pia. Unajua kuna mse pia anaweza jaribu kufanya hivyo lakini sio yeye. Unamweka tu pale alikuwa ni wa hip hop, unamweka tu pale kwa hip hop. Lakini mimi ukinisikia kwa dancehall niko different, ukinisikia hapo kwa drill niko different. Sasa hivyo ndivyo niko.
Yeah. Like your fans, which one would you say wanakupenda zaidi nayo? Which one do they like embrace more?
Okay, mafans wangu most wananitambua side ya hip hop sana kabisa.
All right. So tulikuwa tuna celebrate Thanksgiving leo. Just to get you into it. What are you most thankful for?
Okay.
As we almost come to the close of the year.
First of all, nda appreciate sana na ndashukuru sana cause imekuwa time poa sana. Cause pale hivyo nilikuwa nimebonga na mafans wangu nikawashow leo na kumshukuru sana wala wamekuwa na mimi mpaka saa hizi cause tunafunga mwaka by the way. So naweza sema leo pia mimi nataka tu ku thanksgive wale watu wamekuwa na mimi throughout this year mpaka pale nimefika saa hii.
And most of the time tunaweza sema like umekuwa kwa industry for how long?
Okay, music officially nimeanza 2016. So up to now tunaweza sema ni miaka ngapi? 8 years. Kwa game.
Hiyo imekuaje hiyo journey yako from 2016 to now to date when we're in 2024?
Naweza sema journey yangu kumekuwa na hizo challenges, lakini unajua naweza sema kuna zile disadvantage na advantages. But for me by my side naweza sema advantages zimekuwa kibao sana through my journey of music up to now.
Yeah. What do you love most about being an artist?
Being an artist, unajua hii kitu imekuwa kwa damu kuanzia utotoni. So napenda muziki juu muziki mostly tuseme kama muziki yangu mimi ni ile kama hip hop for example. Naiduju niko na message naletea wale wanasemanga msanii kioo cha jamii. So through music, through like hip hop yangu mimi nikifanyanga ukisikiza vizuri ni zile message zinafanyika pale mtani tunazileta wasikize that is. So naweza sema nimependa muziki juu ya kuletea wase message fit yani.
Tuongee kuhusu hakuna kudoro. Hakuna kulala yani.
Hakuna kulala.
Tell me about the whole idea behind hakuna kudoro.
Okay. Kuna boy wangu sijakuja naye anajitalentila. Okay, mimi nimekuwa nikifanyanga masaifa hizo ma freestyle pale mtaani. So tulikuwa tunasikiza crank nini. Tukaanza kudunda na beat nini sasa hiyo hakuna kudora ikakuja. Nikamwambia mazee kazi hii hakuna kudora hakuna kulala hebu tukama kuna hii idea. Juu saa hizi pale imefika unajua ilikuwa ile time ya COVID by the end hii sasa hii kitu ilifanya ni kama kuna hii kitu kabisa. Unajua time ya COVID kulikuwa hakuna job kali unafanya kazi kwa ofisi kama wewe ni artist uko unaenda event hakuna hizo event. So inabidi tunatokelezea tunasema juu saa hizi kuna mneti manze tusidoze. Hata kama ni usiku manze tusidoze manze. Unaenda tupige shughuli. Hivyo sasa ndo nikasema hakuna kudora acha tuimize wasema mzee msaya si doze ati juu ati hakuna wera hakuna nini twende nayo.
Oh, interesting. So ilikuwa hiyo time ya COVID-19 so it was just telling people yes hakuna kwenda huku but usilale tafuta kitu yenye unaweza fanya. So exactly. For you it was music. So you decided mimi nitaendelea tu kutoa ngoma hakuna kudoro.
Hivyo sasa.
Oh, that's really really nice. That's amazing. So unaweza sema lyrics zako ukiandika mara nyingi zinakuanga inspired na nini?
Na vitu zina happen mtaa. Alafu venye napenda music pia naileta tu hivi nazicombine.
Okay. Are you looking to maybe do any collaborations in the future that we should know about?
Mostly na prefer kudu kazi kimimi, kujileta kimimi. Unajua na try ku brand label yangu yani. So napendanga mostly kufanya kimimi. But hizo makolabo pia kama zitakuwa tutazifanya tu. But si ati niko na ile taki sana kufanya makolabo. Nataka tu nikam tu kimimi tu hivyo tu.
So saizi wewe kimsanii you're working more on singles, not collaborations. Unataka ufanye
single tu.
Kivyako kwanza. Reason ya hiyo?
Reason ya hiyo ni na try ku push brand yangu. Na try ku push brand yangu asawaje walijue kama K White Clean brand yangu hiyo design.
And talking on collabos, I hope may scare like this genre inaitwa Abanton. What is your take on Abanton, and maybe kama tuna expect any Abanton song from you or something else from that?
Okay, Abanton kama kuna wasanii wenye unaweza taka tudu nao kazi pia, unajua venye tu nimesema tu mimi si ati niko side moja. Kama ni hizo Abanton mimi niko fit, tutadunga tu nayo. Kama kuna msanii pia atasema manze K-White manze tu unaweza fit hapa, tutafanya tu.
So hauchagui?
Mimi sichagui. Juu mimi ni artist, mimi ni talented, mimi trenda nayo.
But I think Unique alikuwa anauliza just nini yako, like view yako ya Abanton. Kama maoni yako tu ya Abanton.
Maoni yangu ya Abanton. Okay, maoni yangu ya Abanton, unajua nimesikia wasio wakibonga Abanton artist ni walezi. By the way, ukiangalia in real sense by the artist mimi naweza sema side moja wanafaa kufanya kitu. Juu tukianzia vida za Abanton tukiangalia mostly, unajua mimi najaribu kuangalia outside, tukicheki vida za Naija, hizo vida ni sharp. So mimi na try ile kidogo niko naona na try kuwork hard nifike ile point. Tukiangalia video za Abanton kidogo ziko down. Na si wasiwasi sema ati mimi ni mbaya, kidogo ziko down.
Maoni nakubali.
Maoni ni yako.
Alafu maproducer pia wenye wana produce yao hizi mangoma pia ni walezi, wanatumia beats zile zilisha happen. Sasa mimi naweza sema Abanton kidogo kama tutaifanya kitu yetu kwenye original but kwenye hiyo genre kama ile agenge ile hiyo time ya kinajua kali kwenye yetu sasa wajue side yetu sasa.
Okay, those are your views.
But I think the reason why what I call Abanton ni ndio wakitoa hiyo issue ya ku deal na all songs haitaita Abanton. Itakuwa another genre.
Hiyo ndo style yake kutumia nini beats za kitambo. So si ati ni producer wako lazy.
Si ni producer wako lazy but ni vile tu ni style tu.
Wanataka kutumia hiyo. But
lakini hata kama ni style tuseme for example tunataka, unajua for now as an artist tunafaa kuangalia kuna zile mawards zetu tunafaa kuchukua, si ni kweli? Lakini wakiangalia sasa huyu artist anatoka Kenya, wanaangalia msee amekaa na hii ngoma tuseme kama for example hiyo beat ya Shaggy Church Hithen. Unajua wakienda kuangalia kwa system wanapata hii ngoma ilikuwa ni ya Jamaica, wametumia tu beat. Sasa unajua hiyo itatunyang'anya point za kuchukua ile kama ni ile award fulani. Unaona sasa.
I get your point. Na kuget kabisa. But anyway, okay, we are supposed to take a break. So wacha tuchukue break alafu turudi tumalize. Let's take a break.
Nenda nitakueleza mahali penyewe baadaye.
Nangojea. Lakini ukinihada nitakueleza nilionayo mbele ya mkeo. Samahani. Mbele ya Naomi na Rama.
Kama humpendi mtu Linda, hili umwambie. Na kama unampenda pia, mwambie ajue. Sidhani nitakuona tena. Na hata hivyo kama ningekuwa hapa bado, mambo yetu yangekuwa yameishia hapa.
Rama, kwanza ufai kumuita babako kwa sasa. Umesikia? Huyo ni mume wangu. Alikuwa babako ulipokuwa mdogo.
Hello, kids.
Hey, guys.
Hey, everybody. Are you ready for fun? Huh? We have an amazing package just for you. Akili. Ubongo.
Ubongo kids. Ubongo kids.
Big minds.
Stop this confusion. I am who I am.
Travelers.
I can travel to wherever I want.
Robocars. And engine.
No more pollution, you know what I mean.
Oh, those little geniuses.
The Children's Corner. Saturday mornings this holiday season only on KBC.
That's right.
Ulikuwa unataka nifanye nini?
Umefikiria aje?
Mimi hata sasa sifikiri.
Sometimes it's good to let the wise do the thinking. I know a doctor friend.
Hapana.
No, please.
Huyu jamaa tunaweza tumfanyia first aid.
What if I'm a suspect already? Oh no.
Alex! Alex!
You don't just pop into someone's house just like that.
What are you hiding?
Alex!
Why are you so tensed? What are you not telling me?
Mshahara wa dhambi ni mauti. God forbid.
Huyu ni mwizi huyu ni mdingo huyu.
And we are back with K White Clean. K White Clean yeye amesema mambo yake na Abanton yeye ana feels hata anafanya hivi. Jaona. But anyway, according to him, like doing Abanton as a genre is not really giving us an identity. Sababu anasema tunatumia tu vitu za wenyewe. But anywho, that's your opinion. You have a new song. Tell me about the new song.
Okay, niko na brand new jam. Inajita bagi bagi. Hiyo ndo nataka leo ni wachilie hapa hivi. Alafu before tuachilie bagi bagi pia ningependa tu kuinform wase mafans wangu wa Chelsea kuna kazi mpya dancehall ina come through. That is next week.
Hii ni ya mafans wa Chelsea pekee? Sisi wa Manchester United. Ama si Chelsea football team.
Hii ni ya Chelsea manze.
Okay.
Ita come through soon. So wacha for now ni drop hii bagi bagi ya sapa.
All right. So tell me about bagi bagi kabla tuicheze.
Bagi bagi nilikam through nayo juu wase nimecheki siku hizi manze bagi bagi ndio iko kwa street majenzi pale hivyo. Hiyo ilikuwa ni drip ya back to back tukicheki macrank kwa sababu alikuwa anapiga hizo drip bagi bagi. So nikakam through nikasema hii ngoma wacha nilete kama ngoma vile tu nilikishow mimi muziki yangu naifanya nikitoa zile vitu ziko mtaa nikizileta. Sasa hizi unacheki maboys mtaani na mabagi unit. So mimi nimeleta kama ngoma. Hiyo design.
Ukakuja kama umevaa kila kitu bagi bagi.
Kila kitu bagi bagi. Cheki vile amekamsi amevaa vitu bagi. Kama ni t-shirt amevaa bagi bagi. Kama ni jacket amevaa bagi bagi. Kama ni trousers amevaa bagi bagi. Na njumu jesi amevaa bigi bigi. Mr. White manze tu na Len Killer wamekuja manze tu na vitu bigi, vitu bagi. Mnakumbuka manze enzi za kitambo. Watu walikuwa wakivaa vitu bigi na bado bagi. Kweli manze all is gold. Na bado manze God is good. Mikono juu uko unapenda vitu bagi. Mikono juu uko unapenda vitu bigi. Dance na mikono unapenda vitu bagi. Vitu bagi, vitu bagi.
Alright, Bagi Bagi by K White Clean. Watu wanapata wapi hiyo nyimbo and where do they also get to find you as an artist?
Platform zote manze wasoa search K White Clean. IG K White Clean, pale YouTube wasoa share, wasoa subscribe kama K White Clean Bagi Bagi. Facebook the same, TikTok manze pia K White Clean.
Okay. Kabla tusikize Bagi Bagi, karibu niseme kabla tusikize K White Clean. But bado ni K White Clean, sini yako. But before we get to listen to it, maybe you had touched on things to do with ciphers. Unasema kitambo ulikuwa unafanya ciphers. Do you still do ciphers now? And ciphers zenye unafanya kama bado wazifanya ni zile za kushindana ama how do you go about that? Are you still doing ciphers?
Okay, juu mimi natoka Thika to 37. So nakuaga deka wasa deka. So mimi wanga na tunakuaga na show club. So hizi show club tunakuwa nao Wednesday na Thursday. So tukiwa na hizi mashow mimi waga na organize cypher. Unajua kuna wasanii ni wengi Thika. Wasanii wako places kibao. So unajua nikiweka poster kuna wasanii utokanga all away from wapi wana come tuna meet na on saa leo kuna challenge. So hii challenge nataka DJ nimeshampatia beats kadhaa kama 2-3 hivi, nataka hizi after msanii akisha perform ngoma yake, so tunajimwaga kwa hiyo beat tunapiga masaifa kila msana speed nini hiyo design tunazisukuma.
Do you feel like that's the best way to go for any rapper, any hip hop artist? Like the more you do cyphers, the more you get to like improve your skills?
Of course, unajua kuna msako pale mtaani anajiamini kama artist, anajiamini kama mimi ni rapper. Lakini akipata ile chance pia yeye akikuwa pale kwa stage apewe beat move nayo, unaona mse ako fit, ana speed, ni freestyle, ana speed.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming. Kuna mafans ambao unataka kuongelesha isipokuwa wa Chelsea?
Wase wa Chelsea tu maintain hivyo ngoma inakuja. Alafu wase wa Dhika manzeka wote nataka kuwa big up sana. Alafu DJ wangu Sweetsk, wao ndio wako under management. Nawashukuru sana manze kwa kunishikilia, kunifikisha hizi masehemu na tuna appreciate sana manze, na tuendeleeni hivyo mpaka next year.
All right, all the best in your music. Unique the DJ tuchezee Baggy Baggy by KYK.
Baggy baggy kila kitu baggy baggy. Baggy baggy kila kitu baggy baggy. Tukipull up tumedrip vitu baggy. Tukipull up tumevaa vitu biggy. Baggy baggy kila kitu baggy baggy. Baggy baggy kila kitu baggy baggy. Tukipull up tumedrip vitu baggy. Tukipull up tumevaa vitu biggy.
Bila mekamsi amevaa vitu baggy. Kama ni t-shirt amevaa baggy baggy. Kama ni jacket amevaa baggy baggy. Kama ni trousers amevaa baggy baggy. Na ndumu jesi amevaa biggy biggy. Mr. White maze tuna lens killer. Wamekuja maze tuna vitu biggy, vitu baggy. Unakumbuka maze enzi za kitambo, watu walikuwa wakivaa vitu biggy na bado baggy. Kweli maze old is gold na bado maze gold is good. Mikono juu kwa unapenda vitu baggy, mikono juu kwa unapenda vitu biggy. Dance na mikono unapenda vitu baggy, vitu baggy, vitu baggy, vitu biggy, vitu biggy, vitu biggy, vitu biggy.
Baggy baggy kila kitu baggy baggy. Baggy baggy kila kitu baggy baggy. Tukipull up tumedrip vitu baggy. Tukipull up tumevaa vitu biggy. Baggy baggy kila kitu baggy baggy. Baggy baggy kila kitu baggy baggy. Tukipull up tumedrip vitu baggy. Tukipull up tumevaa vitu biggy. Vitu biggy. Baggy baggy is a style, is a new wave. Y'all better watch out when we come through. Was a bit draped up in this baggy shit. We'll be representing this old school. Vile tumekam, vile tumedrip, tumekuja crew represent ile time enye ilikuwa 1995. Kila kitu ni baggy, kila kitu ni baggy, kila kitu ni old school, kila kitu ni back when kila kitu ilikuwa baggy. Represent the niggas in the hood. You can make it out here, keep grinding. You could be at the top one day, you could be dripped up. Kila kitu baggy baggy, kila kitu baggy baggy. Baggy baggy kila kitu baggy baggy. Baggy baggy kila kitu baggy baggy. Tukipull up tumedrip vitu baggy. Tukipull up tumevaa vitu biggy. Baggy baggy kila kitu baggy.
Inaka kitu kwa motion kutole phone. Kuja na mavitu vidosho makorazon. Chocha chipo mwitu na poshone choma poke. Ndemi nitakuja na chumvi na nyongi ya juzi. Leo tatoa mushika troli ya msewa smoky. Nitacheza kama mimi, alafu nkupa trupa cheza kama Lewandowski. Hivyo ndo sucheza mjini. Trio cheza kama wewe. Cheza kama wewe. Cheza kama wewe. Webazu cheza kama wewe. Trio cheza kama wewe. Cheza kama wewe. Cheza kama wewe. Webazu cheza kama wewe. Trio nacheza kimimi, mdhamini sipimi. Nakauna daimoshi utazivuta kute chimney. Limit ya fuliza imeongezeka nkoma chingle. Naeza shika jack na kanudhu skia beef. nacheza kiru, nacheza kiwingman, naza fika soko, nishike kijipa, suri rimemdagi meditation na kififa, shukisha kibandas kichapodondo inaza jipa, rada na madenge, futizo matenge, stomange kamenje, uskini kama wenge, naza nyonga sana mkonanze kumea zwembe, mazeka kivana snapigana tu vijembe, peleka na mtaratara, slete pa machur, manguna vitu chora chora, mute kama brr, mamte kwa kama princess, magalani wopengwa mpaka posti wako Pinterest. Manzi sujo chishere, leo tupike kelele, rauna jipo mwenye, asuni chamo kona ndo, tukiwashe tupepe, tukate maji leo tulewe, weba zucheza kama wewe, meja cheza kama wewe.
Niko kalif na shikisha, na mamorio kichoma shisha, kuna wale usisha, wale
mi bang bang bang, Oliver music again. Another Jesus and nisikiza beat nimefungiwa, alafu sikiza neno utabarikiwa, kijana mdogo nimechaguliwa, mimi niko kwa Yesu ndo nimetulia. Cheza kama umebarikiwa, cheza mikono iwe juu umeinua, cheza leo kudance na amua, cheza hisi ya mwisho narudia, cheza kama umebarikiwa, cheza mikono iwe juu umeinua, cheza leo kudance na amua, cheza hisi ya mwisho narudia, mdogo nazitoka kama tu Daudi nazitoka, toka kwa miguu hadi kwa kichwa, juu nguvu yangu amenipa revenge, neno ikishika spirit inashuka, mapepo njia saba itabidi mepasuka, neno ikishika spirit inashuka, mapepo njia saba itabidi mepasuka, cheza kama umebarikiwa, cheza mikono iwe juu umeinua, cheza leo kudance na amua, cheza hisi ya mwisho na
cheza hiyo doba kititengeza toba, mogoka inanionyesha leo nishuke na kamoja, dunda lafu okota legeza puta tokwa, si tumezoza tangu enzi zaki, watu washikane wamewa cheza hiyo doba kititengeza toba, mogoka inanionyesha leo nishuke na kamoja, dunda lafu okota legeza puta tokwa, si tumezoza tangu enzi zaki, watu washikane wabili witaleta mbili, lazima stawaka so nijipini mazigizigi, stingonza kidead so nacheza na kiwiliwili, nishatepa kebin moshi meja kwa, watu washikane wabili witaleta mbili, lazima stawaka so nijipini mazigizigi, stingonza kidead so nacheza na kiwiliwili, nishatepa kebin moshi meja kwa wingi
cheza doba je vile imetubamba, kubamba ni dobe, nafanya unakatika tu sana, ni dobe, nafanya unatekewa magyala, ni dobe, nafanya unakatiwa haraka, ni doba je vile imetubamba, kubamba ni doba je vile imetubamba tu sana, ni noma je vile imetubamba, kubamba ni noma je vile imetubamba tu sana, ni noma je vile nanifanya kuchana, ni gati na maji pale za betagzin, na madani lalafu steki moja ya yasin, uwezi kompea godi zetu tunashipi, ni dobe, nafanya madenge wataitana kuzoza, tumetoka east mpaka London na songo kibonda kwa bloko shani hona, misinanga chills unapimona mabit, ati unaliva bills, mina mpeleka to east after this, kila weekend tuko wasting, my drinks na my champagne kama Mr. Rick Ross, nikamba ya roza kenga home ni pro, mchezo gani dema na ni no, come slow, tuko na leka boss, tuko job then show, antaka ni waseti ya kingdom na mshow, madamu wendi home, madamu wenga doba, je vile metubamba, kubamba ni dobe, nafanya unakatika tu sana, ni dobe, nafanya unatekewa magyala, ni dobe,
naamka kumekucha, napita mama ngina nasikia chukua, baada ya mda na unademu wakishua, expensive fender looking utadhani ametua, wacha nikwambie, dem alikuwa amevaa a black stretcher, blue silky top and a pair of black sketchers, an African queen, a rare kind of species none of you has ever seen. Ako masava, jina ni Mustafa, no need for you to worry, we can keep it under cover, for real never mind about your current lover, karibu pita ndani alafu ndo utadiscover, karibu pita ndani alafu ndo utadiscover, karibu pita ndani alafu ndo utadiscover, cheki Mona Lisa navyotingisha, mimi nimebaki nimejazika, Wasee kila siku wanauliza na wazani nilifanya mpaka kajipa. Cheki Mona Lisa navyotingisha, mimi nimebaki nimejazika. Wasee kila siku wanauliza na wazani nilifanya mpaka kajipa.
Savez-vous parler français? Mikasa sukasa mbona unakaza mara ya kwanza
nikupeleke Casablanca,
Mombasa, Rosta, salsa kamtu makasa.
Sasa ni mavolcha,
ngoja jua hautasafa, siwezi kukuchapa na tena nimeapa.
Ni wewe ndo nataka,
wengine misitaki,
kwani magonjwa ni mengi. So wacha nikupe raha mtoto wa Kikenya. Mimi nishasema, wacha nikupe raha mtoto wa Kikenya. Nishasema. Cheki Mona Lisa navyotingisha, mimi nimebaki nimejazika. Wasee kila siku wanauliza wazani nilifanya mpaka kajipa. Cheki Mona Lisa navyotingisha, mimi nimebaki nimejazika.
Mshikaji wangu waipisikia, mtoto mmoja nilimfunia, anasema tumfuate Moro, kule nakotoka Wapogoro. Yeko ninasije, tukimfuata tuonekana wadhaifu. Wewe unaonaje, wewe umechukuliaje, kama vipi mtoto hangeshuka da. Anasema kudada hatuweza, kwa nini? Pia wazazi kugombeza, yeyote sababu yupo skuli, akimaliza mbona itakuwa shwari. Sijifanye una uhakika we chege, sijikuonekana sisi ni mabwege. Labda kwa chitandaya, sisi tuna kitu itakuwaje. Mtoto safi kwa kuna noti, kesha kudada cheki mtoto blumbe. Mtoto safi kwenye friji kila kitu kosi, inga na yudevu kicheki mikosi. Basta na vidi chege twende Moro. Mama waipi basta twende Moro. Mama baby mitakuja Moro. Yesu bidi kwanza mchonge na masera.
Hapana kuza kutimleta leta ufala pota kula maviding neza dhani tumebonda kongecho ni taxi nati upepo runda upepo nia hapo nasikia niskele stingoni skubidu zako zikianza kushuka zinapandishwa juu piga kale ka move mukuja mukumfu ati nikikupamba goza tena toka hapo nasikia niskele stingoni skubidu zako zikianza kushuka zinapandishwa juu piga kale ka move mukuja mukumfu ati nikikupamba goza tena toka juu hapo nasikia niskele alute na tonesha turushe miguu vile zimeturaru tunasikia tuko majuu steam skipata tunashukisha na mamoves nipekaleka so tuko loaded strap kama foreign naifanya leo sio tungojagia tushoke na ikikubamba mbia selector jo agodhe na kakikubamba tupaluka so silete paza kutim washaki tempo nyana tepa tempo yo bamba sana ukiwa jing gomba kashata dada shava mdaki hapo nasikia niskele stingoni skubidu zako zikianza kushuka zinapandishwa juu piga kale kama mukuja mukufu ati nikikubamba goza tena toka hapo nasikia niskele stingoni skubidu zako zikianza kushuka
piga statue inua mkono alafu cheza na mguu piga statue na kulike mekuma kama tatu. Simama kete, piga one lege, tingiza kichwa ni kazi meshika gweze. Kispaki anguka nayo twende, hapa ni kudance kubanju kama daily. Pige makofi utachoka mikono ito. Umlando, uno, bailando, umlando. Piga statue, inua mkono alafu cheza na mta. Piga statue, na kulike na kumaka.
Goma na unikali unafanya nini ukika? Goma na unikali unafanya nini ukika? Goma na unikali unafanya nini? Goma utashika sana juma bebe wamebeba. Moja mbili tatu cheki DJ shatubeba. Pull up selector, pull up selector.
Piga statue, inua mkono alafu cheza na mta. Piga statue, na kulike na kumaka.
System ya kuget my soul. Anyway, saa niko free. Another good reason ya kuimba. Hey baba, imechange sani mbaba. Hey, pendo lake kama sema mbaba. Hey, alini change nilikuwa mstrange. Saa nimechange I'm a man of change. Hello yo mbaba. Hey, mambo ni sawa nasema mbaba. Hey, alinipenda dhambi nilitenda. Akanisamehe dhambi mbuni mina enda. Hey, kitabu yes. Hey, penda pesa mina penda yes. Hey, Mungu wakutaka, yes. Hey, kuja kwake ya kufanya ji, yes. Tene, baba, ati nini mse? Baba, baba,
ni matracks hapa na leo nataka kujua kama uko poa. Kama uko poa. Ni aje, leo niliamka asubuhi tu. Lakini kulijana kuliendaje? Nakumbuka ilikuwa tu. Na yako ilikuwaje? Nasikia ulichafua masekote yoni. Na raundi mzee nimesota but kuna msana deni yangu atanisote. Na leo budame ni wine daiso. Uko down twende round unasemaje? Twende down story ya westimi sitaki. Ako wapi edu tupitie kwake? Wacha tukue ngoma. Hello, ni aje jemo niko down maze. Okay sawa tukutane tao basi. Siken call me kwa kitu saa 3. Kitu seme kitu saa 2. Nosinikalishe bro juni na speedy. Aya baadaye bro hiyo ni fiti. Auski leo niko fiti. Nikipata hiyo dona tupa round 2. Na leo tunateka away machipsi. Bajia, kenchi, kidis. Johamade mahudu wamekwapa. Wamebeat, mzana ni magazla. Uko tayari twende maze umengara. Wacha npae njumu tutoke haraka. Kabla nipewe malekcha na mother. Niko ki-hate sana nataka kuhama. Bye mom, okay see you later. Ebu kwanza wacha npae hiyo sweater. See you later. Hakuna kulala leo kijuma leta. Kwanza flash mtu atoke keja. Ashatoka eni aje kusema. Tunapitia kao tutafute pepa. Tene tukichelewa atahepa.
Ruka juu, banjuka juu. Life ni fupi na misi jifungi. Naweka shida chini na tupa mikono juu. Banjuka juu. Banjuka juu. Banjuka juu. Naweka shida chini na tupa mikono juu. Banjuka juu. Mina come through nikirap tu ma 1-2. Na kwenye klabu watu wana dance tu. Domino kwenye track maajabu. Beat wazim sauti ya dhahabu. Unatakaje ma? Welcome to bora sura ni nice. Amda bumps. Najua nimewakwatu. Najua leo lazima watu wabanju. Chafuke kwani nini? Wanauliza tutasifu happy mpaka lini? Si tuna shida zetu tusikize zako kwa nini? Wacha nishike drinks nikicheki warembo hivi. Tuangaliane, tusalimiane. Hizo namba za simu ndio tubadilishane. Ni vile tumejuana leo tu. Kwa hivyo leo tu tutainuka tu na kuruka juu. Banjuka juu. Life ni fupi na misi jifungi. Naweka shida chini na tupa mikono juu. Banjuka juu. Banjuka juu. Banjuka juu. Naweka shida chini na tupa mikono juu.
Story kitu kidogo. Nasema nini? Story kitu kidogo. Talala ndani. Story kitu kidogo. Mia mbele dosajo. Nimechoka na kutoa hongo. Story kitu kidogo. Nasema nini? Story kitu kidogo. Talala ndani. Story kitu kidogo. Mia mbele dosajo. Nimechoka na kutoa hongo. option ni blanda. Hata makarao lakini bado wananihanda. Napatana nao usiku nikitoka job kwa njia ka sina mia hawezi nihudumia. Wanza gita naye butoa kipande Maze Joe uskini lisa wafande. Okay, sasa itabidi umelala ndani. Bwana meto right zangu yesu kutwale. Di una right minaona una wrong. Akanipiga kibao karivasi ndani yao. Kweka imanga kwa Mariamu inaniongelesha nadhani wewe ni nyanyangu. Si hivyo nimefikisha 18 tu juzi. Napata ID tafa sunelo kuna upuzi. Ina go down. But slow down. Silewi yo lugaza kuongea nanje. Story kitu kidogo. Nasema nini story kitu kidogo. Talala ndani. Story kitu kidogo. Niambele ndo sajo. Nimechoka na kutoa hongo.
Tushaskia tukiingia ni kublast. Huko ngabado na chuklo madam so anguka nao itabaki meflow na vibe. Anguka nao kako single for now. Mdagi mteja patikani. Hadi late night saa 6 ndo tani wai. Nikupe location na nikofana na hii. Sukate call niko chomba ya G. Mimi najua utakuwa irizo release. Acha nikushow kwanza form ya Don. Nishashika mpua na twende chini kwa chini akiwa hadi na mini. Sasa tunasikiza Shin City tuna feel free. Take a video na post pale NGC. Jina ni Cantel Kurapsi ni talent G. Anguka nao. Anguka nao check it. Anguka nao twende down low now. Stand up to your feet mikono juu alafu click. Uliza pesa alafu one leg. Anguka nao one leg. Anguka nao. Anguka nao. Anguka nao. Anguka nao.
Anguka nayo kama uko na new catch anguka nayo kona pati na magwash anguka nayo round 2 kwa hii bash anguka nayo ati anguka nayo ati anguka nayo anguka nayo anguka nayo ati anguka nayo ati anguka nayo na katika msupa webanjuka cheza chini ukikondezo madhuta anguka nayo bepiga lushaitika mdagi matisho za wadagi step ama darling tambu serikali juni serikali tamka asali si mnajua ni nani flow mshati ki don medunga up down me chi utekiwa poa daily me chi haha kia beba anguka nao anguka nayo anguka nayo anguka nayo anguka nayo anguka nayo anguka nayo ati anguka nayo mtupa mefeel relax anguka nayo kama uko na new catch anguka nayo kama unapati na magwash anguka nayo round kwa mafi muskila mafi muskila mafi muskila mafi muskila mafi muskila mafi mambo iko sawa kuna matata vile niko simple kuna matata sitaji kadimpo kuna matata telo nivunje shingo kuna matata serereka vako za ufeki wajione keki wakipiga toto wanabaki wamezima gonga like kama uko sawa gonga like jujurada na kupenda gonga like kama kumelipa kodi gonga like mambo iko kodo gonga like kama uko sawa gonga like jujurada na kupenda gonga like kama kumelipa kodi gonga like mambo iko kodo mafi muskila mafi muskila mafi muskila muskila mafi muskila mafi muskila
California vitu mzuri tunaendelea mbele hakuna cha huzuni hapa furani tele wala wamesahau mziki yangu bado ni genge wala wanatudharau tafadhali msifanye nicheke sitadangana jamani merudi studio leo na nasikia poa na najua mnapenda kusikia sauti yangu kwa hivyo ngoma poa tu ndio tazidi kutoa unatulia nini bana amka tuzitoke unapanguza nini bana wacha jasho mwagike
It began 6 months ago across all of Kenya's 47 counties. Over 1,200 passionate Kenyan youths answered the ranger recruitment call, ready to conserve and protect Kenya's wildlife. From the coast shores to the savannah plains up to the peaks of mountains, they came together, united by a common purpose. They have endured tough training and become the latest stewards of Kenya's rich wildlife heritage. This 3rd December 2024, join us in celebrating the new guardians of the wild in a passing out parade at the KWS Law Enforcement Academy, Lea Manyani. The event will be presided over by His Excellency Dr. William Ruto, the President and Commander-in-Chief of Kenya Defence Forces. As we celebrate the new Rangers, we urge all visitors to avoid single-use plastics within the parade grounds and the Tsavo West National Park. Together, let's protect our wildlife for generations to come.
Mtazamaji, tumekuandalia taarifa zinazogonga vichwa vya vyombo vya habari kutoka hapa jijini Nairobi na pia mashinani.
Wanahabari zaidi ya ubora wao wako ange kukuletea habari pindi zinapochipuka kutoka pembe zote za Kenya.
Kwenye kipindi cha Tamrini, tunakuletea mazungumzo ya moja kwa moja kufafanua na kuangazia masuala yanayokuhusu wewe mtazamaji.
Kumbuka, taarifa yenye thamani daima hupokewa kwa amani.
Hivyo basi usikose kuungana nasi kila siku ya wiki.
Tukupakulie na tukutaarifu taarifa yenye mnato kwenye runinga unayoienzi. Kwenye kurunzi mashinani,
sisi DC.
Hello kids. Hey guys. Hey everybody. Are you ready for fun? Huh? We have an amazing package just for you. Akili. Ubongo. Ubongo kids. Ubongo kids. Big minds. That is confusion. I am who I am. Travelers. I can travel to wherever I want. Robocars. And engine.
No more pollution, you know what I mean?
Oh, those little geniuses. The Children's Corner. Saturday mornings this holiday season only on KBC. That's right!
Nirudi studio leo na nasikia poa, na najua mnapenda kusikia sauti yangu, kwa hivyo ngoma poa tu ndo tazidi kutoa. Unatulia nini bana, mka tuzitoke. Unapanguza nini bana, wacha jasho imwagike kote. Ataka kuna ukame tunajituliza na maji baridi. Clemo raundi ameniambia nikute na ngoma mbili mbili. Pandishe juka bendera na mwimbe ngoma ka national anthem.
Nataka tu heshima yako, nataka tu furaha yako, jue mahali bidii yangu. Nataka tu heshima yako, nataka tu furaha yako, jue mahali bidii yangu.
Hey baba, oro tu marema one and only. The giver of life, iko tunanapa. Mesimama cause uko na mimi, you never let me go. Mipaka yangu umeitanulia mbali, even sky see your limit kwa ikibali. Hata haters wanashangilia kwa ndani, umewawinga oh. Sina kingine mimi najivunia zaidi yako baba, maana niko tuli nimetulia, wewe unakabaya.
Let's go!
Giver of life, iko tunanapa. Mesimama cause uko na mimi, you never let me go. mipaka yangu umeitanulia mbali. Even sky sio limit kwa ikibali. Hata haters wanashangilia kwa ndani. They want me now. Sina kingine mimi najivunia zaidi yako baba. Maana niko tuli nimetulia, wewe unagabaya. Hata wale wananionea usuda, shabaha yao mbaya. Watapataje mambo umenifunika, ure watataya. 'Cause I know that you got me where you got me. You got me where you got me, papa. You got me where you got me. That's why I never fall in that. You got me where you got me. You got me where you got me, papa. You got me where you got me. That's why I never fall in down. Iteleza babo na niwa, jani tupa wala jani tukia. Mani toba zimejaa gunia, kwani kwamba tumeniumia. Yetulipa nini kama ungetaka, nilipe jema moja moja. Maana hata hii pumzi nayovuta, hakuna dola ingetosha. Na kingine mimi najivunia zaidi yako baba. Maana niko tuli nimetulia, wewe unagabaya. Hata wale wananionea usuda, shabaha yao mbaya. Utapataje mambo umenifunika, ure watataya. 'Cause I know that you got me where you got me. You got me where you got me, papa. You got me where you got me. That's why I never fall in love. You got me where you got me. You got me where you got me, papa. You got me where you got me. That's why I never
The DJ other DJs wanna be. It's the one and only
DJ Unique, the messenger.
Let's go!
Wananiambia mimi ni malaika, ninawapendeza wote, wananiwaza, siwezi wakata njaro zao manufaa. He's trying to blind you girl, he don't really love you. Usidanganyike, umwambie ajikate. Roho yako waza kwanza, wapi tofauti yake nao? Sina noma naye.
Times I told you I'm the type of guy you'll never find messing around with your mind, alright. But ever since I've been away, you acting like I wanna play. Do you know how you make me feel?
Nagza tu atiwe kukwa na mita kuwa blanda juu mekuwa bad boy ever since standard 2 kuchapa watoi mateke hadi na ganda mkuu, lakini ajui ya nifaidi akikuambia mini rough neck bad boy ndo unanipenda zaidi. Kila roho yako imechagua ishachagua, na hiyo ni kitu nikushua hata yeye mwenye anajua ni Shinski. Baby una smell fresh kama lavender na cherry, sinikuite Mariah jo vile umecarry ring kwenye belly na smile ya Halle Berry. Matake yani like since ani cheki kwa telly, jumi wanga juu ya maji jo kama ferry. Ni wanga magush na sedusa hata medusa na kusa kibusa anapata magoosebumps 9 inches kwa boxers abas baby.
Trying joto moyoni. Nilijua tafika pale, tapewa mabawa kupita ukingoni. I had a dream so strong inside of me. I just knew one day I'd set it free. Na hatimaye wakati wangu umefika, hatimaye subira yangu imelipwa. Wakati wako umefika, baby shine, 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 it's your time. Wakati wako umefika, baby shine, 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 shine.
The DJ other DJs wanna be. It's the one and only
DJ Unique, the messenger.
Nataka sana lakini nataka kukujua sana.
Skia tap nikipiga scene washani miss washanipeleka na rada ntaka mtu real mijipin Abdalla kwa zip kitu heavy duty inadai vitu big vile beat ina song inagonga rombosa. Kuna mother flani anataka kuniona nusu mita ndani ya bori ndo ni feel poa na dress sawa poa wanapenda kumochoa. Sari madem wanapenda kuropokwa, sari madem majitumi kupata mboga deli kurombosa kitishiwa maota ati baby girl treatment na ni horror. Ulizia mimi nani napiga kama kali leo na rada safi mbele ya machaji doba kali nimeshikilia umati kolabo moja mboya itafanya nshike gari utoke mali safi atapigisha malap manza kikutoka usidhani hata round akipigi wanadonga na oda mpaka raida kutoke kabaridi magizano kirelax alisema ako singo kuna venye nani dai anapiga slow one check time iko right venye ana ride utasema ako high venye ana dance anacheza tena nikipiga scene washani miss washanipeleka na rada ntaka mtu real mijibin Abdalla kwa zip kitu heavy duty inadai vitu big vile beat ina song inagonga rombosa. Kuna mother flani anataka kuniona nusu mita ndani ya bori ndo ni feel poa na dress sawa poa wanapenda kumochoa. Napiga steps kuna venye na wapea race na sisi tabaki wa catch boss tabaki wa catch game stay tuned kuna venye nimesema.
Every time you go to bed while you're so sad, and now you're going back. But let me tell you that you have to back. So many times he makes you cry, he makes you feel lonely inside. But no, you can't afford to lose. Let's get the laughing at you, and you're thinking anymore, and you just can't let him go. But I know for sure you don't need him anymore. I know someone that really cares, someone that you'll always be late. This is blind date. Come on if you feel it. Go let him go. 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 Go let him go.
You're naive at your heart when you get hard. You better be a Latin so smart. Never is coming in a shortcut. All you want to do to see you falling down flat. But you really are. Sing the get you know growing strong. I never leave for longer. Smoking much of ganja, they're alive in danger. If you tell them, yeah, that the anger gonna rise upon them. Gonna scream this chorus like a national anthem.
Go let him go. Go let him go. Go let him go. Go let him go. Go let him go.
Kushinda kama Indo, maybe atoke weekend. Kasikia napenda findo, nitanienendo. Rada ya kumdhigo, lazima nikapenda. Ukini nimekumak, ai, cheki, nitakutap. Nimekumak, na lazima nakutap. Ukini nimekumak, ai, nitakutap. Ai, cheki, nimekumak, na lazima nakutap. Baby doll, kusikia nkona form. Neza kuspoil, neza kutolea form. Sia kina braga di we unanino. Baby doll sema name ni kumwagie mado. Ai, hupatikana kwa form za wanaija. Usiku Gemini kanazoza na wababa. Itokea gatujoka nkona rada. Goshodo amenibamba, hindo mali nataka. Uski nimeka zoom, nimeka ngam. Nisharada marut zote zenye yo pass. Nishajua goshodo napenda gatu kubash. So Johnny Kim round na magash. Uski nimekumak, ai, cheki
sifai, mchafu kabisa. Matopeni topeni, mimi nilikwama sikuwahi banduka. Jela nilizofunga ukazivunja, machozi ukafuta, ili niwe huru nisikukose nikaja kujuta. Pekee unatosha, wacha leo nikuimbie, kwengine nitachoka, acha kwako nitulie. Wewe pekee wanifaa, wewe pekee wanifaa, wewe pekee wanifaa, wewe pekee wanifaa. Acha niringe, acha niringe, acha niringe, acha niringe. Linifaa kwa dhiki, kwenye rapi ya kanifaa. Sitoleta ubishi, mbele zako mikose raha. Pale mwanzo nilikosea, pale mwanzo nilikosea, ila baba ukuchoko linisamehe. Akikweli nilipotea, akikweli nilipotea, ilibaki tu kidogo mimi nisamehe. Sikujua na mpango na mimi na maisha yangu, sikujua na mpango na mimi, kwa kweli wanifaa. Hey, wewe pekee wanifaa, wewe pekee wanifaa, wewe pekee wanifaa, wewe pekee wanifaa. Acha niringe, acha niringe.
In your arms I find my peace, baby. Oh, yeah. In your kiss, so worry, sis, lady. Yeah. Girl, you got me feeling irate. Your love is like a sweet melody. From the day you came my way, all I feel is good energy. Nothing can keep you apart of you, nigga. Love you more than anything we hold inside. Been through the stormy way, the darkest night. With you by my side, girl, I feel alright. Nothing but this love them can handle. Loving too hard them can handle. And I fight you cool, I can slide. Willing to my come and I'm paralyzed. It's kinda love, it's kinda love, it's kinda love. It's kinda love, heavenly. It's kinda love, you and me. It's kinda love, heavenly. You're my one and only temptation, girl. Please up all my frustration. You're my one and only good diva. I'm your king divine, you're me diva. One and only temptation, girl. Please up all my frustration. You're my one and only good diva. I'm your king divine, you're me diva. Shorty, I'm in need of you. I wanna put that smile in your face. Nakuitaji peke yako, hebu fanya uje kwa wepesi. Story with you when I'm down, nanifanya wanna refresh. As long as you go kando, nanitendo kunipa stress. I really like this our combo. I'm feeling like this in your own zone. I'm craving for you every time. You're killing me, seducing me when you whine. Sisiri mini meipata chombo. Akili yangu anaifusha Kongo. Anavyochukua kislide. Mwili mzima kama na paralyze. It's kinda love, it's kinda love, it's kinda love.
Kufahamu dance ya kibazi
high five. Sahau kila kitu, high five. Una breathe, uko fit, high five. To God be the glory, high five. Imagine kuishi life bila God. Ni kama kuacha toil bila so. Still young Kikuyu bila so. Ama kweka gia na gari haina. Twende mkono zote mbele. Bounce to the beat, songa mbele. Tunaweka kama ringo. Yesu wako ndani so simple. Do for. Dance koko do for. Tunaweka kama do for. Okay now basi cast your net. Semonality akajaza net. Ni nini unangoja? Life bila God ni kama kwenda fishing with a basket net. Oh no, mimi najua siko solo. My time nina doubt na faith iko down, lakini nikicall ananitolea phone. Mkono zote mbele, bounce to the beat, songa mbele. Tunaweka kama ringo, Yesu wako ndani so simple. Do for, dance koko do for. Tunadai kama do for, dance koko do for. Tunadai kama do for, wake up, everybody wake up, kila mtu wake up. Yo people, got you royal again, strike force to the world. See David Ali dance, sasa mbona mimi nisi dance? Ati goleva kwa mbele, sasa mbona mimi niogope? Nimekam na dance pia mu, ni washo ama mtaki kufahamu. Dance ya kibazu, no sweat, cause kafanamu. Mkono zote mbele, bounce to the beat, songa mbele. Tunaweka kama ringo, Yesu wako ndani so simple. Do for, dance koko do for. Tunadai kama do for. First of all, high five. Sahau kila kitu, high five. Una breathe, uko fit, high five. To God be the glory, high five. Imagine kuishi life bila God. Ni kama kuacha toil bila so. Still young Kikuyu bila so. Ama kweka gia na gari haina box. Twende mkono zote mbele, bounce to the beat, songa mbele. Tunaweka kama ringo, Yesu wako ndani so simple. Do for, dance koko do for. Tunadai kama do for. Okay now basi cast your net. Semonality akajaza net. Ni nini unangoja? Life bila God ni kama kwenda fishing with a basket net. Oh no, mimi najua siko solo. My time nina doubt na faith iko down, lakini nikicall ananitolea phone. Mkono zote mbele, bounce to the beat, songa mbele.
Joining us on Healthy Living. Stay connected to Voice of America at voanews.com. A look at your kidneys and how they impact your health. And an expert discusses chronic kidney disease and how to protect yourself. And Ivorian psychologist Noor Bakayoko shares some insights on bullying and what can be done.
It's important to avoid major events or major health crises.
How do you know if your cough is due to a serious condition? We'll have some answers. Stay well
and strive to make every day a healthy day.
Say
Say bye-bye to FOMO, the fear of missing out, by downloading the KBC Online app that gives you access to everything you love. Get the latest news, sport,
It's a class.
music, entertainment news, live radio, and so much more at the palm of your hands. To get the app, simply search KBC Mobile Digital App in your Google Play or App Store and download the app. Catch what you want, anytime, anywhere. Stay connected. Stay ahead with KBC Mobile Digital App.
Ni furahi dei, mko wapi nikuje? Mko sherehe, wapi nikuje? Kuna mayens, wapi nikuje? Leo ni weekend, tuna party kukuche. Tumaloke, 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 tumaloke. Leo ni weekend, tuna party kukuche.
We have it. Today has been a dancing show. We've really enjoyed some music over here. And right now, as you can already tell, we have some little ones in the studio with us. They are good dancers. They love to dance. They come from the All Stars Movers Dance Academy, and they are here today to just show us some moves, right? And there's someone to represent them over here. How are you?
I'm fine.
Kindly introduce yourself to us.
My name is Catherine. I'm one of the managers for All Stars Mobile Dance Academy. We are at Feather and Bakassi.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So what's the age group you deal with? I see most of them are really young. So what's the age group?
Okay, this is just a small group. Age group is from 3 years to 17 years. Yes.
3 years to 17 years.
Yes.
So is it, all they do is dance?
Okay, we have modern dance, contemporary dance, that is, and also have the ballet, ballerina dancers, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So the ones that we've just watched with these ones are modern dance?
Yeah, this is the modern dance.
Yeah.
Yes.
So how do you get to pick who goes for ballet, who goes for the modern dance? Ama wote wanaweza dance zote?
No. Okay, a child comes, sees for herself, tries both, then she or he decides, yes, what she can do better.
Yeah.
That's what we do, yeah.
So they get to decide which one they like, which one they are better at, and then you get to train them on that.
Yeah, we always like it to come from them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, right now they've closed school. Yes. So how many times a week do they get to practice?
Okay, 2 to 3 times, depending with the schedule. Yes.
Yeah. When they're back in school?
Only weekends.
Only weekends?
Yeah.
Yeah. So for someone who maybe is watching and they live around that area, you said around Feather?
Yes.
Embakasi?
Yes.
So if probably there's someone who would want to come join you, is it open for everyone, and how do they come in?
It is very much open. You can join us through this number, 07 20 25 23 74.
Okay.
All are welcome.
All right.
Yes.
Do you have another dance for us before we let the ballet dancers come in? There's another one? Okay. Okay, let's get to watch them dance as they finish off so that we can have the ballet dancers coming in.
Skiza, mage, skiza, check. Ini doba ingine clean kama unanifeel karibiana songe tuna beat. Ay, yo kama umejipin minko na kikin na mangoma sashinda repeat. Ay, unajua jabani green marijuana green kani evidence una delete. Ay, yo kama umejipin minko na kijin na mangoma sashinda repeat. Ay, skiza, it is a big deal. Jana mdogo sahi anafuatanisha meeting. Ndio kutokeana kwa nyumba niko streaming. Cheki right left ni maduru wako streaming. Kama kula beating niko kijani niko sipping. Drinking na makula wako simping. Niko ameshikanishwa na mamoria wako pimping. Sleeping na kwa ndoto niko singing. Ay, ili dogo ingine clean kama unanifeel karibiana songe tuna beat. Ay, yo kama umejipezi pezi pezi.
keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? Remind me once again just who I am, because I need to know.
All right. And those are the ballet dancers from All Stars Movers Dance Academy. We have one of the teachers. We have one of the teachers here. So if you can just tell us a bit about what they did. If, just come to the front a bit. Yeah, right there. Just tell us a bit what they did.
Okay, thank you so much. So as you've seen, ballet is a dance where we use either body part or body parts. We don't just, so it's supposed to go rhythmically according to the tune of the music, and also the music shouldn't be too fast because you need to move your body in a very organized way. So that's why you see them moving their body, one part of the body or two parts as together, and it should be uniform.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's what you do in ballet.
Yeah. How long does it take them to like learn maybe a routine for one dance?
It takes some time. But now kids, it's like a school. This is like a school we teach them, like the normal school. So we group them according to how they are able to grasp the skill. So once you group them, now we go back to the ones that have not mastered, and then we work on them. But it takes some time.
Yeah.
Yes, it doesn't come automatic. Yes.
I can see we have a really young one here. How old is she?
How old are you? 4 years.
Oh,
she's 4 years. Yes, so that's why we are saying it doesn't matter how old you are. So long as you're able to learn the skill, she's here 4 years with the 7 years and 6 years old, meaning she's able to grasp the skill very fast. That is why she's able to dance with others.
Yeah.
Being
so
young.
the thing with ballet for the longest time, it wasn't really considered African. It was considered for the very rich, or, you know, not really, okay, for the very rich and sometimes for the white people.
Yes.
But nowadays, I mean, it has been embraced more. We even see ballet being done in the slums, and, you know, so it's good that we're demystifying that. Maybe you can just touch a bit about that ballet is for everyone.
Yes, ballet is for everyone. Initially, people tend to have that mind of a dance is only modern dance, and maybe African dance we sing with the vernacular. But now we are bringing it back. This is our home. Kenya is our home. We want also more kids to embrace it, and also they enroll into it so that they can also enjoy, as they enjoy modern dance and other dances, they also enjoy ballet. So it's not for the rich. It's just the modern dance to another level.
Yeah.
Yes.
Still part of dance. So
yes,
it really doesn't need to be, you know, discriminated when it comes to dancing.
Yes.
Okay, so maybe for you're also open to take new people into ballet.
Yes.
Yeah, same as the modern dance.
Yes.
So same way, they just do you have a social media?
Yes, they can follow us. Yes, they can follow us at TikTok, All Stars Movers Dance Academy. They can engage, see what we've done, and maybe from there they make decision and bring the child so that we give the best. We give the best, we don't play around with the kid. Once brought, our hands are on work.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they seem to really love and enjoy what they do. They're so concentrated, they're still on a routine. Bado wamekaa hivi wote.
Yes, that is what their coach teaches them.
That's really nice.
Yes.
I expected them to be free because, you know, now the music has stopped, we are talking, but they're still in character. I love that for them.
Even you see the legs, there's a posture.
Yeah.
When nothing is moving, they're supposed to be in that posture.
Yeah.
And they really are there because it's also rules. Ballet, we have to follow the rules and discipline so that they are able to do things in a uniform way.
So it has several rules and several...
Yes, we don't start with dancing. First, the trainer, the coach, engage them in more of the stand. You know, they don't just stand like us as we put our legs together. But them, when they stand, they're supposed to put their legs in a certain way.
Yeah.
So things they do differently from the modern dancers. So that's why you see them, everyone is in a posture that we don't know. But them, when they're asked, they're able to explain.
They understand.
Yes,
So does it have a name?
Yes, they have a name. It has a name.
What's the name of that posture that they're now taking?
You raise up your hand.
Anyone?
How do you call the posture you are at? Inua mkono?
Yeah.
Yes. First position. Yes.
Okay. Love it. Well done. So this is where we'll get to end the show, but we'll leave them dancing.
Yes.
You know, they'll dance for us as we wind up on the show. Thank you so much for coming. All the best in your dancing. Do you want to become dancers when you grow up?
Yes.
You want to become dancers? All of you? Oh, amazing. So we wish them all the very best. You're doing a great job. You're doing an amazing job together with all the other teachers, and especially during this period when they are on a really long holiday time. Yes. So it's good to just engage them and have them busy with doing something that is constructive. And this is one of the things that they can also engage in, and that is for everyone who's watching from back at home, in case you want to engage your child into something so that they just don't idle around at home rather, or are always on their gadgets, on the screens. You can make them move their body and just have some fun as they do that. This is where we end Good Morning Kenya for today. Thank you so much to each and every one of you who has been tuned in. We've had an amazing show. We've enjoyed the dancing over here. So we really hope that the energy got to be transmitted and got to you as you watch us. My name is Vivian Degwa. I have been here alongside Unique the DJ, and when we were starting, we had Mike Megwe as well. And on behalf of the entire team, we want to wish you a lovely day. Do enjoy the rest of your viewing. Goodbye.
Voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? Remind me once again just who I am, because I need to know.
Mtazamaji, tumekuandalia taarifa zinazogonga vichwa vya vyombo vya habari kutoka hapa jijini Nairobi na pia mashinani.
Wanahabari zaidi ya ubora wao wako ange kukuletea habari pindi zinapochipuka kutoka pembe zote za Kenya.
Kwenye kipindi cha Tamrini tunakuletea mazungumzo ya moja kwa moja kufafanua na kuangazia masuala yanayokuhusu wewe mtazamaji.
Kumbuka, taarifa yenye thamani daima hupokewa kwa amani.
Hivyo basi usikose kuungana nasi kila siku ya wiki.
Tukupakulie na tukutaarifu taarifa yenye mnato kwenye runinga unayoienzi. Kwenye kurunzi mashinani,
sisi DC.
Chep bwana unaninyonga. Guys, bring some water bwana. Leta maji.
Guys, I think he's having a panic attack.
Let me go and get some water tumwagia anaweza amuka.
Fungue shirt, open the shirt. Teacher, I have a question.
Not now. What's your number?
See, I asked the question first.
What's your number? That's the end of our drama movie.
Nakapewa kikombe cha maji ya kunywa, maji kwa weupe yameshinda hata maziwa.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala anawapenda wenye kutubia madhambi yao na wenye kujitwahirisha.
Allah anapenda wale wenye kujisafisha kutokana na maasi na pia kujisafisha pia kutokana na ule uchafu ambao unaambatana na mazingira ya mwanadamu.
Ya warda uliha alwanha وبحجبها بتتباهى طاقة نور ما فيش منها والسر جمالها جواها.
Are you looking for a brand-growing outdoor advertising with beautiful simplicity and an artistically inspired choice? Look no further. Our 40 years of credible reputation and experience will give you exceptional brand traction.
Nenda nitakueleza mahali penyewe baadaye.
Nangojea. Lakini ukinihada nitakueleza nilionayo mbele ya mkeo. Samahani, mbele ya Naomi na Rama.
Kama humpendi mtu Linda, hili umwambie. Na kama unampenda pia, mwambie ajue.
We are located at Corner Plaza, 4th floor on Parklands Road. Take Talk. Get your brand on the talk with City Clock.
Number 4, National Assembly Bills number 45 of the year 2024. These are technically, so to speak, like two bills, but they are quite different. The Public Finance Management Amendment Bill number 3 and the Public Finance Management Amendment Bill number 4. Away from that, the House is set to consider the Public Procurement and Asset Disposal Amendment Bill. This is National Assembly Bills number 48 of the year 2024 by the Chairperson Departmental Committee on Matters Finance and National Planning. Again, here, upon the conclusion of the allocated time for debate, the question will be put for members of the National Assembly to vote on the amendments proposed in the Public Procurement and Asset Disposal Amendment Bill. The Unclaimed Assets Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bills number 15 of the year 2024, is lined up for debates, and so is the Land Control Bill, Bill number 39 of the year 2023. After consideration of the motions and the said bills, the House will then move into the Committee of the Whole, where the House converts itself into a committee, and under this category, we'll be having consideration of 3 bills. Among them is the Public Finance Management Amendment Bill number 3 and the Public Finance Management Bill number 4 upon conclusion, and the Public Procurement Asset Disposal Amendment Bill. The Higher Education Loans Bill, this being the Higher Education Loans Board Amendment Bill number 58 of the year 2022 by Honorable Joyce Kamene, is set to be debated this morning. The members of the National Assembly are set to resume debate on this bill that seeks to streamline affairs at the Higher Education Loans Board that was interrupted on the 18th of October during a morning sitting. This bill has a balance of about 3 hours and 20 minutes for debate and is set to be debated this morning. The consideration of the reports of the financial statements of state corporations of Nyanza region is also lined up for debate this morning. Honorable Gladys Boss, the Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly, is already in the chambers this morning, ready to preside over the business of the House. Allow me to hand you over for this live broadcast, brought to you by KBC in partnership with PBU. My name is Gladys Mungai. Good morning.
Honorable members, let us pray. Almighty God, who in your wisdom and goodness have appointed the offices of leaders and parliaments for the welfare of society and the just government of the people, we beseech you to behold with your abundant favor us, your servants, whom you have been pleased to call to the performance of important trusts in this republic. Let your blessings descend upon us here assembled, and grant that we treat and consider all matters that shall come under our deliberation in so just and faithful a manner as to promote your honor and glory, and to advance the peace, prosperity, and welfare of our country and of those whose interest you have committed to our charge. Amen. I direct that quorum bell be rung for 10 minutes.
The quorum bell has been rung at the National Assembly this morning, and according to the directives by the Deputy Speaker, currently presiding over the business of the National Assembly, is that a particular quorum bell should be rung for 10 minutes to give members of the National Assembly some leeway to make their way into the chamber this morning to allow the House commence business this morning. This directive on quorum has been guided by the House Standing Orders number 34, subsection 1, that guides the House upon the commencement of business on matters quorum. According to the Standing Orders of the National Assembly, we need at least 50 members to be in the chamber this morning for the commencement of business presided over by the Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly, Honorable Gladys Boss. Before I handed you over to the live proceedings of the chamber, I was just taking you through the highlights in the order of business this morning, where the House is set to consider the Higher Education Loans Board Amendment Bill proposed by Honorable Joyce Kamene. The House is set to resume debate on this afternoon. This bill is seeking to amend the Higher Education Loans Board Act of 1995. The objective of the bill is to amend the Higher Education Loans Board of this is Higher Education Loans Board Act number 3 of 1995 to expressly provide that the Higher Education Loans Board shall not deny a loan to a student who has not attained the age of 18 years. The amendment further provides that any student who applies for an education loan and who is under the age of 18 years shall be required to have his or her parents or guardians are co-signatories to the loan agreement so as to ensure that the validity of the loan agreement is in place. According to the sponsor of this bill, this will ensure that university students who have not attained the age of 18 years and who do not yet have national identification cards are allowed to access higher education loans. The amendment will thus ensure that loans are accessible to all eligible university students despite their age. The bill by Honorable Joyce Kamene does not delegate legislative powers and does not limit fundamental rights of freedom. And this bill does not concern county governments in terms of Article 109, subsection 5 of the Constitution, as it does not contain provisions that may affect the functions and the powers of the county governments as yet are set out in the 4th schedule of the Constitution. The move of this bill goes on to outline that universities and other institutions of higher learning is a function of the national government as provided in Part 1 of the 4th schedule of the Constitution, and this does not in any way interfere with the affairs of the county government. Well, away from the proposals in the Higher Education Loans Amendment Bill, the House this morning is set to consider the report of the financial statement of state corporations in Nyanza region. This is a motion by the Chairperson Public Investment Committee on Matters Governance and Education. The committee, through its chair, is seeking to have the House adopt the report of the Public Investments Committee on Governance and Education on its examination of the reports of the Auditor General on the financial statements of state corporations, that is in the Nyanza region, for the financial year 2018, 2019, 2020, and 2020-2021, the committee having laid its report on the table of the House on the 25th day of July 2024. The Political Parties Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bills number 35 of the year 2022 is lined up for consideration this morning. We will be expecting members of the National Assembly to make their contributions in regards to various amendments proposed in the political parties' amendment bill. This is National Assembly Bill number 35 of the year 2022, and this bill is by the Vice Chairperson, Procedure and House Rules Committee. Equally, this morning, the Equalization Fund Administration Bill, this being a bill originating from the Senate, Bill number 14 of the year 2023 by the Chairperson, Departmental Committee on Matters Finance and National Planning, is lined up for consideration this morning. Person to standing orders of the National Assembly, standing orders number 44, subsection 2C. Number of members of Parliament are set to request for statements. Honourable Bernard Kitur, the Member of Parliament for Nandi Hills constituency, is set to request for a statement on the status of illegal organ harvesting in Eldoret City. The statement on illegal harvesting of organs in Eldoret City will be handled by the National Assembly Departmental Committee on Matters Health. Honourable Mashua Waithaka, the Member of Parliament for Kiambu, will be requesting for a statement on the status of internet connectivity in ICT hubs within Kiambu constituency, and the request for statement will be handled by the Committee on Matters Information and Innovation. The House Committee on Administration and Internal Security will be handling the request for statement on security situation in the areas of Tarbaj constituency. This statement will be sought by Honourable Hussein Abdibare, the Member of Parliament for Tarbaj. And finally, under Standing Orders number 44, subsection 2C, Honourable Omar Mwinyi closes that chapter. The Member of Parliament for Changamwe is set to request a statement on the grievances by employees of Ashton Apparel EPZ Limited and Mombasa Apparel EPZ Limited. The statement that will be sought by Honourable Omar Mwinyi, the Member of Parliament for Changamwe, will be tackled by the Departmental Committee on Matters Labour. This morning, we equally expect the National Assembly to debate the motion on the alleged unfair trade practices by foreign investors in Kenya. This is a motion by the Chairperson, Departmental Committee on Matters Trade, Industry and Cooperatives. And the Chair seeks to have the House adopt the report of the Departmental Committee on Matters Trade, Industry and Cooperatives on the inquiry into the alleged unfair trade practices by foreign investors in Kenya. The Committee on Matters Trade, Cooperatives and Industries.
5 minutes.
Report on the table of the House on the 7th March 2024. I gather that the Deputy Speaker has added an extra 5 minutes to the members yet to make their way into the chamber this morning to do exactly that, to allow the House to commence business this morning. And these directives given under Standing Orders number 34 guide the House on matters quorum when the House is commencing business. According to the Standing Orders on matters quorum, the directive of the bell ringing for 5 and 10 minutes have already been given. And upon the lapse of the extra minutes that have been given by the Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly, Honorable Gladys Boss, currently presiding over the business of the National Assembly, is that if there is still no quorum present, the Speaker shall adjourn the House forthwith to the next sitting. Today being a Thursday, in the event that quorum is not attained, the Speaker has no other option other than adjourning this morning's sittings up to the next fourth sitting, which is today at around 2:30, at 2:30 p.m., not at around, at exactly 2:30 p.m. is when the House sits on Thursday. So we await to see if the House is going to raise that pertinent number of 50 to commence business this morning, and the directives that will be given by the Speaker in the event that has not been attained. So currently we have the whipping members of the National Assembly to make their way into the chamber this morning to raise that pertinent number of 50 to allow the House to commence business this morning, failure to which the Deputy Speaker will be forced to adjourn this morning's sitting until in the afternoon, when the House is yet again lined up for a sitting, today being a Thursday. The third report on the consideration of the audited accounts of specified state corporations is a motion lined up for debate this morning. This motion is by the Chairperson Public Investments Committee on Matters Social Services, Administration and Agriculture. The committee, through its chair, is seeking to have the House adopt the report of the Public Investments Committee on Social Services, Administration and Agriculture on its consideration of the report of the Auditor General on the financial statements of the following state corporations. The state corporations in question are the Kenyatta National Hospital, the Kenya Medical Supplies Authority, the Kenya Veterinary Board, the National Authority for the Campaign Against Alcohol and Drug Abuse, and finally, the Kenya Broadcasting Corporation. These reports are ranging from the year 2000 all the way to 2013 for KBC, 2017 all the way to 2021 for the National Authority for the Campaign Against Drug Abuse, and for the Kenya Veterinary Board from the year 2018 all the way to 2021, the Kenya Medical Supplies Authority for the year 2017 up to 2019, and the Kenya National Hospital, the Kenyatta National Hospital from 2018 all the way to 2020. These are audit reports in regards to how the state corporations used or utilized the monies allocated to them. The Universities Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bills number 38 of the year 2023 by the Chairperson Public Investments Committee on Matters Governance and Education is lined up for debate this morning. We equally anticipate debate on the report of the extraordinary session of the 6th Pan-African Parliament, PAP. This is a motion by the member of the Pan-African Parliament that the House notes the report of the Kenyan delegation to the extraordinary session of the 6th Parliament of the Pan-African Parliament that was held in Midrand in South Africa from the 20th to the 27th of March 2024. The caucus representing a Parliament of Kenya in South Africa laid its report on the table of the House on the 2nd day of May this year. The debate on the report of the performance audit report on the provisions of services to persons with disabilities by the National Council for Persons with Disabilities is expected to take place this morning. This motion is by the Chairperson Public Investment Committee on Social Services, Administration and Agriculture, and the committee on behalf the Chairperson, on behalf of his committee, is seeking to have the House adopt the report of the Public Investments Committee on Matters Administration and Agriculture on its consideration of the performance audit report by the Auditor General on the provision of services to persons with disability, the National Council for Persons with Disability, and this report was laid on the table of the House on the 30th of July 2024. Some movements in the chamber this morning to ascertain whether the quorum has been achieved, and in the event the House is not properly quorated, the Speaker adjourns the House.
So we can start. Okay, let us proceed, honorable members. Those members say. First order.
Order number 1, administration of oath. Order number 2, communication from the chair. Order number 3, messages. Order number 4, petitions. Order number 5, papers.
Honorable members, allow me to reorder the order paper. Just before you start, Honorable Osoro, when we get to order number 6, we shall move to order number 8 to 15, and then get back to order number 7. You may proceed, Majority Leader.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I beg to lay the following papers on the table of the House today, Thursday, November 28th, 2024, in this morning sitting. Reports of the Auditor General and financial statements for the year ended 30th June 2024, and the certificates therein in respect of Mombasa, Nairobi, Addis Ababa Road, Corridor Project Phase 3, number PZI DBO 095, loan number 2100 1500 255546, Kenya National Highways Authority. 2, Mombasa Gate Bridge Construction Project 1, loan agreement number KEP34, Kenya National Highway Authority. 3, Nairobi Metropolitan Services Improvement Project, IDA credit number 5102 KE, State Department for Housing and Urban Development. Number 4, Samatar Wajir Road, project loan number 13451P, 13/779 and 995, Kenya National Highway Authority. Number 5, National Urban Transport Improvement Project, IDA credit number 5140 KE, Kenya Railways Corporation. 6, Horn of Africa Gateway Development Project, grant credit number 6768 KE, State Department for Roads. 7, South Sudan Link Road Project, reference number 2020 62065, and BMZ number 2020 83939, Kenya National Highway Authority. Bagamoyo Horohoro Lungalunga Malindi Road Project Phase 1, ID number PZI DBO 129, Kenya National Highway Authority. Meril Marsabit Road Rehabilitation Project, KE 00109, loan agreement number KE FED 2009 021